I'm cool as Evan, and all of Evan's just like promo stuff.
Thanks,
Such
Mom.
high production value for just vanilla.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Oh, I appreciate that. I should have been doing prep, but I was making videos. So, hello everyone. Welcome to Humblewood. We're going to play a little bit of cute D&D tonight, and we've got some wonderful people in the game, as you can see. Look at their faces. Look at their faces. But what we'll do is we'll go around, because some of you might know, some might not know others. So, I'm going to go around this screen table, and you can introduce yourselves and who you are and who you're going to be playing tonight. Oh, do you hear that noise?
What was that?
Oh, it's one of those. It's alert. New follow.
Oh.
Snorts. This is what was happening the other night when I was playing drunk Overwatch, and the noises were coming out.
I thought you were doing like some spooky immersion thing where we're like, oh, there's a monster.
Who says I won't do that, Tom? So anyway, we'll go around,
I
and
wouldn't put that past you, to be honest, mate.
I may have something prepared. We'll start with. We'll go to this side with Tortu.
Oh no! Hello. My name is Tortu, or you can call me Migu. I am an artist over at Tortu Polar, and I'm gonna be playing a monkey. Called Ricardo, but not only Ricardo. His full name is Ricardo Diego José Francisco de Paula Juan Nepomuceno María de los Remedios Cipriano de la Santísima Trinidad Ruiz Rodríguez. But his friends call him Ricardo. And full name.
Can you put that in chat?
No, it's a very good one. You can call him Ricardo or Diego or Jose or Francisco.
Ricardo.
Yeah, you know.
Is this like a crossover with the Defilers and how we've got like mini Ricardos in that game?
No, I don't know. I just grabbed Diego Rivera's name and Pablo Picasso's name and mashed them together. Because they have very long names and I like them. So
Amazing.
I think Picasso's name is like super fucking long too. It's like 10 words or something.
Cool.
I thought I had a long name.
So Ricardo's a monkey, but that's a homebrew. We homebrewed a race for Humblewood. And we came up with Super Monkey Person. So we'll see. We could describe him in the game when we're in the game. We'll move around.
Okay.
All right, Leonor.
Hello, I'm Leonor, and I will be playing Nip, who is a tiny fox. Do I need to say anything else, Evan?
Yeah, well, people can say, you can say what class your characters are, unless it's like secret.
No,
secret?
She's a bard. She's a fox bard, and she's very shy. That's it.
Cute. Okay, and beside you is Tom. Hey, Tom.
Hi.
I'm so happy I get to DM for you, Tom.
You're making me feel so special. I've been stop it.
Special.
Hi everyone. I am playing Gwiffon, a boa feather, and I am an owl. But I've forgotten. Is it Strig?
Strig.
Yeah, it's
Strig. In my notes, for some reason, I have it down as string, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's not. I'm pretty sure I'm not that.
Yeah.
It's a string. It's a cord.
And I am a huge, chunky owl, but with a tiny little baby owl head and face, who is a paladin of Altus, the chaotic good of war and the tempest.
Oh.
But myself, I am more of a lawful good, cutesy wootsy individual.
Okay.
So we don't fully align.
Oh.
But regardless, I'm gonna do some divine smiting, baby.
Okay, and last but certainly not least, Jenny.
I'm Jenny. I'm playing a rat detective, no least, called Alan. He's 4'5" tall. He's 18 years old, and he's a rogue, and he's a very handsome boy.
Amazing. Cool. I just got to fix the audio. I think the stream was a bit low. So.
We're gonna do this all over.
No. Okay, I think I'm good. I'll just boost it just a little bit more. Okay, cool. All right. So, and I'm Evan, Modern Nerd on Twitter and Twitch, and I get the pleasure of running these fine folks through a little cute adventure. So it's going to be a 2-part probably. It might even be a bit longer because knowing this lot, it'll just drag out.
Knowing this lot.
I don't know what you mean.
Into some kind of shenanigans. But anyway, let's start, shall we? We find our heroes at Salter's Port on the Talongrip coast. Salter's Port is a birdfolk city built into the rocky face of a large sandstone cliff. It serves as the only access for ships coming in or leaving from Humblewood, and has sparked a vibrant trade business which offers riches of the wood to far-off cities and kingdoms. Travelers get around the city by roads carved out of the cliffside.
What? What?
What?
Why did you just
What's
pause
going
and
on?
look around? It's the immersion thing. You do it again.
I think, am I the only one that hears those things?
Possibly it's your stream.
I'm going to turn those... they're too distracting. Hold on.
I mean, I also hear voices in my head, but I don't think this is the ones you're talking about.
Every time you look around, I'm just gonna be like, oh.
Where was I? Okay, yeah. Yeah, travelers get around by the city by roads carved out of the cliffside and rope ladders recycled from old ship's rigging, so going up and down between different levels. The ground level boasts a dockside area with piers, often occupied by ships. Order is maintained by the Perch Watch, which serves as the city watch. A specialized coast guard force protects the ports and combats piracy. And so you're here, you're surrounded by sounds and smells. It's a seaside town, essentially, with a port. It's sunny, there's a beach. You're in the dock area. There's noises coming from shops, pubs. You can hear kids playing down the sand in the small waves. And it's a beautiful day. You all kind of know each other from the job that got you here. But what would you like to do? Welcome to Salter's Port.
No shit.
So where are we hanging out right now?
You're sort of like a promenade. You're sort of like on the prom. There's some wharfs going out with boats, large boats, fishing boats. As this is like the main port, the only port between Humblewood and the outside world, it's fairly bustling. There's a lot of noise. There's a lot of activity going on. In fact,
Okay, so we've just come back from a quest.
yeah, you may have all worked on escorting a caravan to this place, possibly, and that job is complete. The caravan has gone onto one of the ships and is going to sail off to these distant lands, and you're left here to your own devices. You've got coin in your pocket.
Oh.
Is there an ice cream shop nearby?
Wow.
Is there an arcade on the pier?
There seems to be a few stalls on the pier, actually.
Are there any like fun game ones?
Possibly.
Okay, well, I'm gonna, assuming that nobody else makes any immediate moves to, do anything store related.
Ice cream. Oh, do you mean ice
Gwiffon.
cream story related?
Gwiffon is
It's gonna be a
absolutely
foreshot.
I'm gonna look for a fun stall to play some, peery games.
Okay.
Maybe there's a ring toss or something. But I'm gonna keep my owly ears out.
All right.
Just in case there's anything that goes wrong. Because I don't care that much about money. I'm minted.
You are, dude.
All right, I'm minted. I'm fine. And I'm quite happy with the quest that we just did. I'm not in any real rush to go anywhere unless these guys are. So I'm gonna spend my money gambling on kids games.
Nice. Are you going on your own? Is anyone else following, or are you sort of just going to branch off? And
I'm following in
I'm-
hopes that there's snacks nearby.
okay.
I am like huge, so these guys definitely know where I'm going. It's not like I'm slinking off somewhere.
Big boy.
Yeah.
Big boy. Okay. Right. So as you start walking down the pier, you go past what is it's definitely a pub. It's loud, and there's a sign outside that looks like a chicken, like with a hand around its neck, like that. And the words.
Like what? Sorry? What did you like? What did it look like?
Could you redo that?
Could you?
We didn't get it the first time.
Oh no!
Yeah, okay,
I'm gonna be a victim of clipping. I'm sure of it now. With the words, the choking chook under it.
The choking chook, you
yeah,
said?
yeah.
Yeah, definitely chook. And it's a chicken that's being choked.
Yep.
Uh-huh. So a cockerel, maybe.
Possibly, yeah. Yeah,
Okay, all right. Very glad that we're going down this road.
Where are you taking this?
Where are you taking this, Evan?
And as you walk past, the door busts open, and another, well, I'm not going to say another, but a portly Strig comes barreling out, stumbles, crashes into you, turns around, and just like, oh, what the fuck are you doing here? And you, what is that? And looks at Ricardo.
Oh, wait, what the fuck?
Oh, I've just about had enough of it. It's bad enough that there's animals out there, there's something in the water, sinking boats, and I blame the tourists. It's the tourists. Like, and you can smell like cheap brandy on him, and he's just staggering about. And a couple of smaller like raptors come out, and they're staggering about, and you can see someone in there with an apron. It's just like, get out of here, Toby. We've had enough of your theories. And he goes, fuck you. And he goes, and he turns around
I
and
like
goes,
this guy.
and you with your furry face. And he goes to punch you, Ricardo, right in the face.
What the fuck? Alright.
No.
Can we just point out that Evan advertised this to us as a cute adventure? And within the first 5 minutes, we've got the choking cock. And
No, the choking
sorry,
chook.
the choking chook. Yes, the choking chook. That's exactly what Evan said before. And some big bloody owl throwing at our poor monkey boy.
Yeah, you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage, and I'd like everyone to roll initiative, please.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
I was gonna square up to this guy and defend your honor.
Toby and the boys are steaming. They don't take kindly to your faces.
Toby and the boys.
Toby and
Wow,
the boys.
Alan rolled a natural
Alan?
20 in the first roll.
Alan's crit the initiative. Holy shit.
Alan's ready.
Oh no.
Sorry,
Oh,
coming.
night and it's so
I got a grand total of 8.
Oh, I rolled a net
I
one.
mean, I got a grand total of 5, so
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't feel so bad now.
Okay.
considering that Nip is probably hiding behind you, holding her flute, going like, "Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no."
Oh.
Okay, well, I will say that Gwiffon has probably made an attempt to stand between Big Owl Boy and whomever they look like they might be tussling,
Okay.
but clearly did not do that in time, and Ricardo got a bit of a
Got a smack in the face.
punch.
Yep. Sorry, what did Nip get? Leonor?
5. I think.
Oh, 5.
5. 5. Okay.
I know my own character.
With
There's like a really faint like rainbow, Leonore, on the bottom of your camera.
Yeah,
And it's like almost coloring the bottom of your hair in a really cool kind of way. It's so neat.
yeah, it's the new light I got, I guess. I don't know what to do about it.
No, it's nice. Don't get rid of it.
all right, it's on. So Alan, what would you like to do?
How big is this boy?
Probably a feathered head shorter than Gwiffon.
Within. I want to. I would love to try and like. Is there anyone behind him?
Yeah, there's a is raptor boys, so they're kind of like a bit more sneaky, a bit more live, but they would be if they weren't just like staggering around, you know, sort of like getting like feathered fisticuffs ready.
For those of us less well versed in the Humblewood lore, what would a raptor look like?
Oh, okay. One sec. Oh, shall we take? I haven't got a battle map or anything, but I can show you on Roll20 a handout of a raptor.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna swoosh over.
It's literally a dinosaur. It's a
T-Rex comes out.
velociraptor. It's a velociraptor.
Where are we? Raptor. Show to everyone. So if you're on Roll20 and have a look, you can.
Whoa.
Oh, cool.
Oh, they're cool.
How do I make them like get bigger? How do you make the? How do I zoom in?
You can.
What's the zoom in button?
You can't. Oh, there's a at the top right. There's a little spyglass thing.
Oh, yeah.
Click on that and
Thank
pause
you.
it.
Oh,
Wow, he looks like a nerd.
okay.
Oh, he's got a cool sigil on his arm.
Yeah.
Not that I'm angry because he beat me up.
So this is one of the raptors, whereas the Strig Toby looks more like Gwiffon, but more dishevelled and stinky, and not as armored.
Oh yeah, I'm armored up the wazoo. I am like a big shiny beacon of metal.
This is where you are, Salter's Port.
What I want to do is I want to try and like stumble the main guy over, basically.
Okay.
So I was thinking, but I don't know how this is gonna work. But I'm thinking because I'm small and sneaky, I could like sneak into his like by his legs, so that as he's like stumbling around, hitting Ricardo and like maybe stumbling back, that maybe he loses his like balance a little bit. So he like I'll knock him a little bit off center.
Okay.
if that's possible.
It might work as like a team thing. So if you're sort of getting in amongst his legs, then I guess if someone else attacks him, then that might happen on that go. So
Gwiffin's got your back.
all right.
Okay.
Okay. So
That's what we do to each other.
This is a tactic that we've done in our previous quest. This came very useful.
I'm sneaky, you're the big one.
Exactly. I stand in the way, and then you do sneaky stuff. So
Yeah.
this is already a tactic that we've got.
Okay. I'm gonna. Is it sneaky? Go for a stealth roll then.
Okay.
Because you're.
Alan.
21.
Holy shit. Okay, so you're sort of like.
Holy
Plus
shit.
10.
Why is Jamie rolling so well already? What the fuck?
Yeah,
So
so
you rolled an 11.
that's super good. Explain how it looks.
I want to like slink behind Ricardo, and I don't want to make it look obvious. Like maybe have like my lower body like just like angled over a little bit, so it's like just ready for him to knock back over it or something.
Okay, cool,
Like that.
excellent. All right, is that you done?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay, so Ricardo.
I've just been punched.
Yeah, right in the face, right in the furry face.
Oh no.
Oh,
Gonna pull out my scimitar.
holy shit!
I'm like,
You
yeah,
fuck with
I'm not
me?
gonna hurt them. Actually, that doesn't seem like a good idea.
This is what it was with him, guys.
You've got like a split lip. There's like a tiny bit of blood on your face, and you're like, no! That's a scimitar.
He's gonna pull out his scimitar and he's gonna point at him with it. He's like, "Oh, you're a tough seabird. I don't blame you. No better place to seek your fortune and make your name. But tread careful though, or your purse and your throat will be cut as soon as you step onto the wharf." And I'm gonna punch him again. I'm gonna shove him back so he falls down with Alan behind him.
Okay.
With my monkey feet, and then yeah.
So you leaping up and doing like a double feet thing, or you...
Yes.
All right.
Double monkey thing.
Like bowling. See if you can knock them all out in one.
Go
Excellent.
bowling.
All right. I need to make a. There's a special move, isn't there? It's called shove. Apparently, someone in chat. Someone in chat who knows how the DM should.
Somebody should know. Yeah.
Should be me. Hold on. Shove action.
Play enough DM that I feel like I should know. Sorry, I play enough DM.
Okay.
I play enough D&D that I should know this.
There you go. Using the attack action, you can make a special melee attack to shove a creature, either knock it prone or push it away from you. Sweet. Target must be no more than one size larger. That's cool. You're good. You're within reach. Make a strength athletics check. And
Oh, it's strength athletics. Oh man, this is not good. I'm not good at strength.
having
I'm
seen
actually
your
very
character
weak.
sheet yesterday.
is that
I
okay?
get a 5.
Oh no.
A 3.
A 3. You got a 3.
Never mind.
Okay.
3.
All right. I'll roll for them because they still have to make a. Okay. Yeah, all right.
Forgot
do
I
they
am
do
not
it at
good.
disadvantage because they're so smashed?
Yep. All right.
Really, like triple disadvantage though. Yeah.
Triple disadvantage. Okay. It didn't get it quite as low as your strength, but it was low. So you go up and you're like, you talk it up, and this guy's just like still angry because just doesn't like your face, and you go to do your leap, and you just sort of end up pushing yourself off him and backwards back onto the floor behind you. I mean,
Oh man.
yeah, you roll backwards and style it up, but it clearly didn't work.
Oh, Evan. Do that again. Oh my god.
I'm just.
Oh no, he's getting clips. I hate clips. Yeah, so
Oh,
unfortunately it didn't work, and he's just like that. And he's just like ready to roll in on you again.
Oh no.
Got anything else? Any bonus sections or anything you want to try?
Bonus action. No, I don't think I can do anything with bonus actions.
Okay. We'll
Mm.
move over to Gwiffon.
Gwiffin's squaring up to this guy.
Alrighty.
Gwiffon ain't taking none of this shit. And just kind of a big old beefy owl, like 7 foot tall,
Gwiffon.
with a tiny little owl head. Just kind of steps forward directly, like chest to chest with this owl, who's just like flailing around the place, and just says, "Weave, my friends, a wone. You're very rude," and kind of like tries to like push him back over onto Alan's legs, like because I assume Alan's like doing like a little
Yeah.
foot behind them kind of thing, like you did at school when some kid would like kneel behind their legs or whatever. And I'm just gonna like not with my arms push, but like with my chest, just like chest bump against him,
Chest bump.
to kind of like tilt him over
Sure.
Alan's leg.
All right. Make it.
So I mean, that would probably go as a shove, right?
Yep, go for the shove. Yep. Chest
Going
shove.
for a strength. Okay.
Yep.
Is it a
It's your
strength attack?
turn.
Oh, please tell me it's an advantage.
It is an advantage. Yep. Oh.
Oh, thank God.
Wow. Gwiffon and I were about to look like idiots here.
So you do your flex. Just boom. Goes tumbling. You're like, there's like a moment where he's teetering on one clawed foot, like, "Whoa," and then trips up over Alan. Alan's there. And I don't know if that's what Alan does.
For role-playing context, I would like to hear that from Alan, please.
Oh,
What
no.
does
Alan
Alan
doesn't do that.
Yeah, I shouldn't take liberties with Alan's voice. That's terrible. Stereotyping poor Alan. It comes crashing down over you and like crunches onto the floor just past you. Your plan worked beautifully. And Toby's lying on the ground, hits his head, crack. And his boy's like, Toby, get up, come on. Oh, let's get you out of here. It's not great. Come on, just get you out of here. And the proprietor of the choking chook is like, get him home, give him some water, just get rid of him. I am so sorry. But the fight's still going, and you've still got turns. So, Nip, what would you like to do?
I think Nip is just going to be. Wait, what? Why? Please don't hurt yourselves. And she's just going to hold her action. If anybody attacks one of her
yeah.
friends, she will use vicious mockery on them.
Alright, fair enough. And if anyone else would like to do anything to these poor drunken fools, you can, but they are sort of like licking their wounds. Toby's holding his head and getting sort of like half dragged, half carried away.
Oh,
Let him go.
Let him go.
okay.
Might maybe try and keep an eye on where they go, just to make sure they actually leave the scene, but also in what direction they leave the scene.
Yep. Okay. Well, yeah, they sort of carry on down the pier actually, down the wharf, towards snacks and games. And maybe one of the ships. There's a few ships out there, so maybe one of the ships. You're not sure.
Oh.
They haven't got there yet.
Okay.
All
Well, having watched them go away, what's the name of the proprietor?
Proprietor is Squibbo.
Squibbo. Is there any chance that we've met Squibbo before?
You haven't met Squibbo. You don't know his name.
Okay.
You don't know.
Maybe the sign says landlord Squibbo underneath as well.
Squibbo's choking. Chook. That's all okay.
I'm not taking the bait on that. I'm not taking that.
I don't know. So what are you talking about, Evan? This is a cutesy wootsy game.
Yeah.
No
so-
bad words allowed.
I might say, what was Toby speaking about when he said ships were being sunk?
There's no secret that there's some creature out there which hasn't been out there previously, but is kind of terrorizing the place a little bit.
Or a whittletailwism as a tweet?
I'm sorry, your accent's very strong. I'm struggling. Could you repeat that, please?
Just a whittle bit of taoism?
Yeah, I mean, a couple of boats have been sunk, smaller ones. You know, not storm related, so people are reporting big shadows in the water. You know, it's hard to know what's true around here. As people come on and get drunk and then just, yeah, you should have seen the size of it.
I've heard that one before.
Yeah, sure you have. Big boy.
We're not going to go on to the sea, are we?
May hope
We're not.
either.
Hmm.
Well, swaying such a big beast would be glorious.
I can't know. I can't but agree with Mr. Gwiffon.
Moister Whip.
Over here. Mr. President.
You in town then? You want to come in? You know, if you sorry, you probably brushed up against the most seediest part of what this town has to offer. So, come
What's
in.
that? Tweed winks?
I mean, I'll supply you with the nice discount.
Evan, I'm really adorable. Could I roll some kind of roll that would get me free drinks?
Yes, you could. You could roll me a
Very adorable.
persuasion check if you would like.
Let's go.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Holy fuck. Watch
Evan, I'm really adorable.
Okay. So, Squibbo there goes, well, you really took care of that bully, and he needed to be put in his place. So, I'll tell you what. How about give you a round of drinks, some food, and I don't know. I'll throw in a room for the night if you want as well, because you seem such great people. And I'm really sorry about your face.
What? You mean like the head, or like because this is the one I was born with?
I don't mean. I mean it looks great. I mean the damage that happened to it just recently with Toby and yeah. I'm sorry about that.
He didn't look like that previously.
Ooh.
You know what? The captions got that pretty close, actually, considering the voice.
So yeah, please come in. The choking chooks welcome to all newcomers.
Are the snacks?
Oh yeah, we've got snacks. Plenty of snacks.
Sick.
Okay.
Get some snacks.
You got cheese?
Yeah. Yeah, cheese.
All right.
He loves cheese.
Whoa, what?
I love cheese too. Yeah.
Cheese in a Humblewood game has really weird connotations.
Well,
It's caterpillar cheese, okay? It's
okay, yeah. Mhm.
yeah.
So I'm just gonna
it's
barrel through that door.
It's an imported human cheese.
Oh no!
I don't know if that's better. I don't feel like that's better.
Oh no!
Who wrote cat cheese?
God.
Guy. Of course.
Why are you like this?
Okay. So you go in and it's smoky. It's kind of seedy. I mean, it's right on the docks. It's not a salubrious place by any means, and even the title.
It's a what? It's not a what place? Salubrious.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That's a word. I'm sure that's a word.
I don't know what salubrious means.
Look it up.
This is what Jenny says. This is what she means when she says that's a D&D word. That's what she says. That's a D&D word.
Means healthy.
Salubrious.
Mean healthy?
Oh, okay.
Does it mean
I
healthy?
think
Evan?
so.
Yeah, we'll go with healthy.
What do you mean? You started the word.
Hold on.
Put your hand up in chat if you knew what salubrious meant prior to this.
The caption thought you said lubricant prior.
Oh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's similar. A place pleasant, not run down.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
It is a D&D word.
Yeah, added a learning today.
Somebody start in the chat.
So you go in, and it's like I said, it's smoky, it's dingy, and you get in. There's someone on an accordion playing a jolly tune, and you get in, and everything just stops, and everyone just stares at you. I can hear someone else's voice or noise cutting.
We're getting a bit of Ricardo in the background.
Bit of
Go.
Ricardo.
Sorry, it's better now. I think maybe.
Yeah, it's cool. So everything just stops. Dead silent. You can hear a pin drop. They're all staring at you.
Could I maybe do some kind of insight check to try and determine why they're all so spooked, or would that be something that was just apparent?
It's apparent because they're all dirty and stinky, and you're all quite clean and well looked after.
I take extremely good care of my armor.
So yeah, I mean, as you open the door and the sun, the daylight comes pouring in, it's just glinting off your armor, and everyone's just there like.
I'm a holy warrior as well, so there's like there's a chorus in the background that happens.
All right, Griffin. Shut up.
Got like a flute in the background.
And in fact, can we take this moment just so you can describe what you're wearing? What is it you look like?
Yes. Please.
Oh, I mean, I could go first because I did kind of.
Yeah, you. Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
went
kind of asked that, didn't I? Okay. Well, as I previously kind of alluded to, Gwiffon is a big old boy. Big old boy. We're talking like 7 foot, but only like a small portion of that is head because he's just mostly chunky body. We're wearing adamantine splint mail because I was like, I ain't getting crit by Evan. So I'm a shiny boy, a very shiny boy, and I take extremely good care of my armor. I have the holy symbol of my god plastered on my shield that I have on my back alongside my warhammer, and it's I've just kind of got this holy warrior image, and that's pretty much all I thought about.
It's glorious. It is glorious. Who's next? Who else would like to go next?
I can do if you want.
Go.
Yes.
Alan is wearing some leather armor under a typical detective coat, which covers the majority of his body. It's green plaid, and he looks very clean and fancy and fashionable.
Of course.
Of course.
Is Alan quite well to do?
Yeah. He's also carrying a magnifying glass all the time, which he will put in his pocket sometimes, but mostly he's carrying it.
Perfect.
Walking around like looking through the magnifying glass all the time.
Such a cute character.
Is this glass dirty?
Looking for fingerprints on just like everything.
Alan is the hero we deserve.
What about Ricardo?
Ricardo, I think Ricardo is the one that fits a little bit the most within these kinds of people. He's not as clean. He's wearing just a little bit of like padded armors here and there. But he's mostly just has his fur out, except for wearing pants. And he has some weird markings on his fur, like fur tattoos of a tentacles and a kraken on his back.
Nice.
He is a white, one of those Japanese monkeys. He doesn't have a tail, but he has something else that, we will get just for flavor.
Okay.
Without any I know what that is, but without any context, that sounds really bad towards you.
Yeah. Well, sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
You're not the worst thing we've said tonight, okay?
And what about Nip?
So Nip is a Vulpin, meaning a fox folk in this game. She is a very small for her average race, I guess. She's like 4 feet at most. She's really small. And she's like a big tuft of orange, dark orange red fur. She has a green cloak over her clothes, like her equipment and stuff beneath, but she always has it up with her little ears stuffing out and her big fluffy tail trailing off after the cloak. And she keeps her flute in her hands most of the time. It's kind of like to make herself feel safer. She keeps it with her at all times and has probably been seen hitting people with it when she's stressed out. And she usually tends to just walk behind the bigger party members and is very nervously looking around right now. She does not like this place.
Cute.
Very, very
So
There's
cute.
plenty of space for Nip behind Gwiffon.
Yeah, Balrog gave advantage to Nip.
Oh, okay.
Yes, a while ago.
Oh, okay. Yep. How do I move that to the front?
Our bard,
Yes.
local bard.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna put that here, but now I have to do something. Oh gosh.
Oh no,
Oh,
not something.
oh,
Bring it to the front.
yeah.
Do an animation.
Oh, there it is.
You got to do the animation.
Nope, we're good. We're good. It's
Roll
done.
it around.
get
Have to
get it
swirl
out the
around.
way.
I love Jenny's animations. They're great.
Absolute gold. Perfect. So that's about it. So yeah, it's a mixed group in here. There's humble folk. So you've got some hedgehog type people. There's more Vulpin. You don't see any other monkeys or any other Maraticus, and
Miraculous.
Maraticus. Because we homebrewed is that how you pronounce it? Maraticus.
Miraticus, yeah.
And they've got some cool abilities. But yeah, we don't see any Maraticus. But there's other raptors and some Strig as well. There's quite a motley group in here. But they're all silent and just staring. Oh, what's this? Gwiffon, take my D6. Oh.
I should have been an Olaf.
You
I should
couldn't
have
have
been
been
an
an Olaf.
anteater or something, isn't he? Damn it,
Anteater,
that's-
yeah.
Oh, that was such a good idea. Damn it, Fobs. Where were you a week ago? I mean, thank you very much for the D6, Fobs. Love you. That's such a good idea, Whiffer. Okay, so they're all staring at us.
Mhm.
I am not fazed by this at all. I think that they're probably just admiring how adorable I am. Gwiffon is naive, not full of himself. Okay, just want to clarify that. I might seem like a dickhead, but Gwiffon.
Wait, you made a himbo? Oh no.
Yes. But regardless, I'm gonna stroll on in there. I'm gonna look around just to see if they've got any arcade games.
They don't. They've got.
What kind of establishment is this? This is
I
not
mean-
salubrious at all.
I mean, there's some like checkers on some sort of knucklebones games going on, like at a couple of
Oh.
tables. Well, they were.
I
but
take
they've
that
stopped.
as an invitation. I don't think that that's like a shady game for pirate people. I think that that's a fun game to play with your pals. So what I'm going to do is, arcades and stuff where you want to wait for your turn on the machine.
Yep.
I'm just going to walk up and stand there and watch their game
Okay.
because it's my turn next, and then I'm going to grab. Let's roll a d3.
Wait.
I'm gonna grab Ricardo, and Ricardo is. I'm gonna insinuate to Ricardo that I want to play dice with Ricardo next. So
No.
I'm just gonna grab Ricardo and slowly walk over to the table with the dice and just wait, staring down at these people who are just.
So it's like a hedge and a gerbine, which is like a mouse, is it a mouse person or a jumping
I
mouse?
think so.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a mouse person.
That's adorable.
Yeah, and they're just concentrating on the game. And Squibbo goes, "What's wrong with you? You've never seen any tourists before? Get back to it." And everyone just like carries on drinking and eating, and the sort of accordion starts up again, and some music carries on through the room. But yeah, they sort of like eye you warily as they carry on rolling their dice.
I was playing dice and some fucking 7'2"
Yeah.
came up to me and just stared.
And the Gerbine looks up here as like, "Can I help you?"
Oh, I love this. We're going to talk to every Gerbine that we can find, just to clarify. Every single one. Hello, what is your name? DM asking DMs what an NPC names.
Oh man.
Who's asking?
My name is Gwiffon.
Well, Gwiffon,
You're welcome, chat.
would you mind just leaving us alone so we can carry on with our game, please?
Can I not play next? With my friend Ricardo, who I've grabbed by the collar.
Do you have your own dice?
No.
Then I'm afraid
Are these not communal dice?
no. These are my special dice.
Oh.
Gwiffon, I have dice.
We will play a game!
Oh no.
Oh, jeez.
I announced way too loud.
Holy shit.
And the Gerbine and the
And then-
head, they sort of like they just shake their heads and just like tourists.
And I put my oversized hand on the table next to this Gerbine and say, "Would you like to play with us? I want to hear more about your background and your life story."
I'm happy. I'm just here with my mate, and we're just gonna play a little bit of dice and enjoy each other's company on our own. If that's okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
And I walk away with Nip.
This was
was always
Whatever game
I
that I
think
DM for
Ricardo
you in the
is
future,
the
Evan,
same.
you start off with inspiration. If you're ever in one of my games from now until the end, you start off with inspiration.
Thanks, buddy.
I was just making. I wasn't expecting you to deal with that so well. Very good job.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I think Ricardo is just looking at this bizarre conversation happening. Just and whipping.
So, Squibbo turns to Alan and is like, "So, some fancy moves out there. What would you like to drink?"
What do you have?
Grog. And milk. Don't ask where it's from.
Not that weird human imported milk.
Well, some people have a taste for it. Who am I to judge?
Oh no.
What snacks do you have?
We've got candied berries. And we've got some baked goods. And we've got meat on a stick.
I'll take some berries, please.
Good choice. And what's with the round glass?
Oh, just my eyesight, you know, just making sure that I can see things if I need to close up, you know.
What kind of things?
Like books. Yeah, books.
Yeah, okay, right. I'll just get you berries. Here's berries. On the house.
Oh, thank you.
I want some cheese, please.
Did you say a cheese board?
Yes.
What's a cheese board?
Walking into like
Like-
the,
And you
the
can hear
worst
from-
shithole and being like, yes, I would like some caviar, please.
And you can
Uh,
you can see like a dirty Vulpin face, like with a bandana, like puts its head through the serving hole, and it's like, what? A cheese board, just cheese on a board, just sort them out. Okay, all right, okay. So get some cheese, and it comes out.
oh, thank you.
It's like a
It's
bit of.
very nice.
There's a leaf on it to make it look, to make it look fancy.
Nice.
And Nip, what would you like?
What were the options again?
Grog and milk.
Water?
Fine.
Thank
It's the
you.
most difficult party.
Dietary needs.
3 bed board.
One water passes over. Glass.
Thank
The glass
you.
is dirty.
Thank you. And she does not drink.
And for you, sir, Gwiffon.
Your finest milk, please.
Ah, of course. It's freshened this morning.
Mm.
Oh,
Tell me more about where this milk comes from.
Don't, Tom. You don't want to go there. You don't want to open those doors. A tankard of slightly chilled milk.
Oh, wow, chilled. Ooh. This is fancier than I expected.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. And I will just look. Without remorse, I will not look at how dirty the glass is. I just assume that it's clean.
So not clean.
But I Constitution saving throw.
You died.
You died drinking milk.
So you're here to help out with the problem.
What is it exactly?
We are?
Well, we don't know exactly. No one really knows. It's just like some sightings.
Is there anybody alive that has seen this thing? It's been telling these stories.
No.
Mm. Is there a reward?
There is a reward for another matter, but I don't have the details of that. You might want to go visit Petra down at the beach at the Margaret Rose. It's like a shop. Sells all sorts of goods.
Is it? Wait, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say we can do that, but you go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, that's all I said. That was all I was gonna say. You go ahead.
All right. Is it related? Is it related?
We're not sure. There has been piracy problem as well that the Coast Guard hasn't seemed to resolved. So, yeah. Petra knows all about it. Petra's she's the one to talk to. I'm busy. I got customers. Put that down. You shouldn't put that in your mouth. It's dirty.
He's talking to me as I'm drinking the milk that he gave me.
No. He's looking sort of like towards you, but past you. Someone else.
I put the milk down, assuming it's me.
They've got like meat on a stick, which is probably shouldn't have been. It's been there a while. It's been out a long time.
Meat on a stick isn't actually a dish. It's like an ornament that you buy. And people just assume that it's food, but it's actually just, it's a trinket.
Yeah, it's
Don't eat
like,
that.
It's like carved.
Okay. Well, what time of the day is it?
It's early afternoon. The sun is out still. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day.
We got
Right, we should go see this Petra.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's pretty easy to find. Scuba gives you directions. It's basically like
Uber.
the remains of a ship, which is just high up on the beach, and it's been converted into a shop.
Oh, fancy.
Seems like a bad place to have a shop. You've made a shop out of a sunken ship on a beach.
No, it's higher. It's above the high tide mark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's sort of like wedged up on some high rocks.
Okay, so this is the Margaret Rose, you said.
It is, yeah, the Margaret Rose.
Okay.
Ooh.
Taking notes, baby. Okay.
All right.
And we're looking for Petra something.
Yep.
Taking
Pet-
notes, baby.
Petra Cloudbursts is her name.
Ooh, your camera is glitching out, my friend. It's looking funky.
Don't you do me dirty, camera.
Oh no, it turned off.
Is it just me that's seeing that?
No,
Is it-
I
No,
saw
I
it.
saw
I
it
saw it.
too.
I
Yeah.
saw it. Stay with me. Stay with me.
Okay. Well, then I guess we rock on up. And this is a shop, isn't it? So it's not like we're walking up to someone's house and just knocking on the door.
No, it's sort of you go down to the promenade and then it's a little short kind of like walk across the sand and then up some stone, some like big boulders. Steps have been made into boulders, and it's a large ship. It's just been.
My grandma's name is Petra.
Wait, is this Ricardo?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
speaking?
No,
Ah.
this is Miguel.
You can tell because Ricardo's got a voice like this. All right, well, I
God,
guess
speak like this, but you're not.
we waltz on up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in and just start browsing rather than talking to Petra, because as chunky as I am and as obnoxious as I've been this game so far, I apologize. I don't think Gwiffon would consider themselves like the leader or something. So Gwiffon would probably just waltz in and assume everyone else is going to do the talking whilst I browse their wares.
Okay.
Gwiffon's got money to spare. What's going on in this shop?
So you get into the Margaret Rose. It's got a ramp that goes up to the side of it, and then you basically like a doorway into the side of the hold. And as you go in, a loud ship's bell, ding 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 ding, and from somewhere in the ship you hear, "Customers on deck! Customers on deck!" And what is Petra? Oh yeah.
The captions really liked that. Customers on dick.
Must be my accent. And a couple of raptors come scurrying up, and they're in kind of like sailors' uniforms, and they're like, "Welcome to the Margaret Rose. How may we serve you?" And they both stood beside you, like sort of at attention, right in front of you.
We were looking for Petra.
Captain, Captain, they're after you, Captain. Your presence is requested. Okay, hold on a sec. Right. And this kind of burly raptor in a full officer's uniform comes down, and she's older but very well maintained, very looked after. Although all the feathers from her right hand wing are missing, and there's kind of scorch marks, old scorch mark wounds, but there's all the feathers are gone. And it looks quite well. It's just it's an old wound.
Gnarly, bro.
Yeah.
Gnarly.
I am Petra. How may I help you? Welcome to the Margaret Rose. Are you here to buy?
At this point, Gwiffon is definitely at looking around the shop.
Okay.
So I'm within earshot, but I'm not necessarily immediately with the group.
Okay.
Not necessarily. I heard there's something going on, and there's a job to be taken care of under reward.
Ah, yes, the bounty. You're here. You're inquiring about the bounty. I see. Okay.
Yes.
Well, the job is no easy task. The nefarious pirate captain, Scops the Beastbreaker, has been poaching and sinking boats in the vicinity, always a feather away from capture from the Coast Guard. There is a hefty bounty for his arrest.
It's perfect. We have a detective. It's literally for us.
You have a detective? Where?
Yeah.
What do you mean where?
Alan?
Sherlock hat.
I guess that's me.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Wow. I'm in the presence of a professional. Well, okay.
Yes.
Well, I have
Sweat.
got a clue to set you on your task if you would like to. Rumors are that the supposedly deserted caves to the south along the coast, the Tideswell Caves, are being used by this pirate captain.
Okay. What was the cave called? What did you say?
Tideswell.
And,
been-
are there a lot of pirates there?
Well, we didn't think there were any pirates. I mean, the Coast Guard has been looking after us very well for a long time, but this Scops, the Beastbreaker, has managed to evade capture. I think it's just the one boat, just the one ship, one pirate.
One pirate has sunk that many ships
Well, he has a crew. Clearly,
of other pirates.
yes, many pirates, one captain.
Ah, okay. How many beasts has he broken?
We're not sure how many beasts, but there's been some of the fishermen have had their catches stolen. Some have met grisly ends at the end of his barbed whip. There's been deaths, and that is why the bounty is 500 gold pieces, quite substantial.
Ooh, mama.
Oh boy.
How far away is this cave from here?
It's about half a day's trek or paddle or row. It's a sea cave, so it's on the coast.
We'd have to take a ship.
Well, you could walk along it, and I believe you can probably access it at very low tide. Possibly, I'm not sure. We used to play there as kids, but that was a long time ago.
Okay.
But yes, if you had a boat, you'd definitely be able to go right up to the caves itself.
Do we have a boat? I said that to the DM.
You do not have a boat.
We don't have-
No, you've just come from Humblewood to the coast on foot.
Okay.
And you notice for the first time in the corner, you've got the two raptors who are busy, keeping the shelves tidy and making sure the wares look all. There's another older, smaller bird folk just in the corner, and there with his his little accordion, and he's playing his little song, and he's got a little tiny bottle of rum beside him. And he sort of comes out of some kind of reverie. He goes, "The Beastbreaker," and Petra's like, "Not now. Just please, just."
Are they okay?
Are you a fan of the Beast Breaker?
Oh, not a
It's a
fan.
Beast Breaker stan.
What do you know about the Beast Breaker?
And Petra's like, no, don't, oh, it's too late. And the accordion starts going.
Oh!
And he goes, there once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the captain was Scops the Strig. The winds blew up and about it down, oh fly, my feather folk fly. Petra's like, soon may the Beastbreaker come to steal your catches, cut your sons. And when the cutting's all done, he'll take their leave and go. Went out to sea, keep an eye above. There's nothing more that these wretches love than to scupper your ship and spill some blood. Your doom soul to the blue. Soon may the Beastbreaker come to steal your catch and cut your sons. And when the cutting's all done, they'll take their leave and go.
Round of applause for Ellen. That was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
Very well done. Gwiffon is full on, just like right up in this old man's face, just clapping.
Very good.
So good.
Yeah.
Behind these guys and put on like spectacles inside the store. You know, it's pretty good.
I'll give him a gold piece.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah, he's a bad un, this Scops. Scott, he's a bad un. A bad un.
He's a bad un.
You go get him.
Cutting sons and stuff.
Cutting them sons. Cutting them.
I have no idea what
Sounds
any
like-
of these people say.
Sounds like a bad un.
Okay, go have a lie down, I think. And this old bird takes and as he steps, the accordion makes like a wheezing sound with every step. And
Oh my
Petra
God.
turns to the rest of the raptors and is like, I told you not to let him in here. What? He just snuck in. He does it every time.
Wait, I told you not to do it because you were annoyed, not because he could die. Is he gonna die?
No. He just put. He's not gonna die. He's
okay.
fine. He's absolutely fine. He just like puts off customers. You know, good paying customers. So
But that song was amazing.
oh,
I will come back and spend money here to hear him play his song.
well, you might be able to catch him at the open mic down at the Choking Chook on Friday. So
We
Notes
are
that
already best friends with the proprietor,
Squibbo, yeah.
Gribbo. We fought an owl called Toby.
Oh god.
Toby and the boys.
Yeah.
Do you know of Toby and the boys?
Yes, he's like a town bully.
Ha! Locked him up.
Good. I hope you taught him a lesson.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I love Gwiffon. It's so funny.
So you're looking for a boat, then I take it.
Patois.
Mm-hmm.
Toby said something about a big beast. Might that be related to the Beast Breaker? Perhaps he broke a big beast?
Quite possibly. I mean, I'm no expert, but they could be related. Sightings of a large beast and Scops terrorizing and poaching. It's more than can't be just a coincidence. But I'll leave it to you professionals.
Leave it to the Wat Detective, Alan.
Pleasure to meet you, Alan. Alan. Pleasure to meet you, Alan.
Oh, it's Alan.
Alan, sorry.
From a flame family of Wat Detectives,
Okay, all right, great.
All right. okay.
Alan will solve the case.
Wow, that sounds brilliant. That sounds fantastic. Oh, we'll be back to normal. We'll be able to, yeah, our fishing fleets will be able to set sail once more.
I believe in you, Alan.
You're not coming along?
I'll be there as your protector. You will do the brain thinking.
Okay.
All right, if we don't come back with that, okay?
Oh no.
Would you care to purchase any wares while you're here? I mean, I don't have a boat.
What do you have? What do you have that could help us with this? Do you have any weapons? Do you have any magazines?
What magazine's gonna help us?
Any magazines? Raises eyebrows.
Boredom is killer. It's
I've
you know.
been at sea a long time.
It's been a long time since I've seen another sexy rat other than myself. So
I have got
Not that kind of magazine.
I have got
something
the
else.
magazine that I subscribe to. I mean, you could buy that if you like.
Oh! Petra
No,
subscribes to a
used
rat porno
magazines
magazine.
don't work,
Excuse me, sir. No, it's
It's very tasteful, I'm sure.
it's about anchors. It's the Anchor Monthly. Oh,
what a slang word for an appendage.
Do you have the New Boat Times? New Boat Times? No.
I'm not
All right.
familiar. No, I'm sorry. I'm not familiar. I've got a harpoon gun.
What?
It's like it's a device. It's there. Look, she points out on the wall, and it's like a
I must have it.
it's basically it's a spear gun. So it's got like these elasticated cables with a large shiny metal harpoon on one end, and it's got wire, like a wire reel at the other end.
Oh, guys, we getting this.
All right.
Gwiffin's gonna play it cool.
All right.
Okay,
so,
yeah.
so
Oh, no.
there's one more question though. If
Yes.
we were to rent a boat to go into the cave,
Yes.
who would we go to get one?
Or down, probably down at the wharf or down at the beach. They rent boats just from the shore. You might be lucky. I mean, a lot of people are terrified of the sightings and also of Scops the Beastbreaker. So yeah, but you might have some luck. But that's where you would go. You go down and you see people with boats down there.
All right.
So Gwiffin's gonna nonchalantly oh well, this looks like a rubbish harpoon gun, very poorly made. It must be very cheap.
Yeah,
What
I
kind
have
of
like
price
four
are you
of
looking
those
for?
thrown in my garage. Just let's say you were going to sell this one.
Yes, this is a fine harpoon gun. I'll have you know.
No.
Played the wrong hand here, guys.
Yeah. How much is it?
Well, seeing as I'm hoping that it will assist you in your task, I may give you a discount. 20 gold pieces.
Holy shit!
I buy it.
Oh, okay.
It was so ridiculous.
I've got like so much money left over from our purchasing. I'm like 20 gold pieces is obviously I do not imply this to the shopkeep.
So-
20 gold pieces is very much. I don't know if I can stretch that far, but it is a good investment.
Are you saying that after you laughed at the price?
Yes. I laughed at the price because it's so steep. She must be crazy asking for such a high price.
Mm.
Go on, treat yourself, Gwiffon.
Splash out.
Splash
Sir,
out.
would you like a demonstration on how to use it?
Are you gonna use it on us?
No, sir, no.
I'm just making
I will
sure.
take a
I
demonstration.
just got punched in the face while I was walking down the road.
This is a rough town.
That is unfortunate, but
came here to have a good time.
I'm a fine
and I
store.
wanted to leave.
I can only apologize that happened to you. Yeah, so, and Petra goes through the operations on how to use it, and then shouts, set up the target! And one of the other raptors goes up and puts his, like, target right on the end. And, here you go. Hands it to you.
Oh, is it like a handheld harpoon?
Yeah,
gun?
it's a hand with a
Oh,
trigger.
baby!
With a trigger, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It is
that's
big-
even more
it is
fancy.
big, though.
I thought we had to stick it to a boat.
20 gold pieces. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna lie. It probably requires dexterity to fire, right?
Yes.
I'm not the most dexterous person in the world. So I'm going to give it to Ricardo in the hopes that Ricardo has high dexterity. I'm just going to be like, Ricardo looks like the kind of person to have a high dexterity roll.
Oh yes, I once hunted a
Hey,
big
Gwiffon
tiger
for
with
you.
this one, with one of these. Everyone died that day.
I take the harpoon gun away from Ricardo and I give it to Nip instead.
Nip is hiding behind Alan. She does not want that weapon.
I give it to Alan then.
Hmm.
Ricardo, are you do you not want to use it, or
No, I can't use it. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Everyone died. He killed all the people with a harpoon gun.
No, I killed the monster. I killed the amphibian with it. Okay, everyone died because of the monster. But that was a long time ago. I was a young monkey. Yes,
can we trust you with the harpoon gun now?
probably not.
Okay. I guess I'll have it.
Just passing a harpoon gun around.
Hey, what? Okay.
Okay, so Alan, if you sort of aim it towards the target, the pointy end that way, trigger underneath.
Okay. Do you want me to roll anything to see if I do good with that?
Yeah,
Or
actually, yes, please.
what shall I roll?
Do you have any ranged weapons on you, so I know the bonus, or?
No, I don't know.
Okay, just do your dexterity and your proficiency.
Proficient in harpoon guns.
Oh, fucking hell,
I
Alan.
don't know what my
That's all right.
My
Damn.
proficiency is 3.
Okay.
So that's actually 24.
Oh, yes.
And this huge. It's about. I mean, the harpoon gun is probably about 5 foot long. One of the harpoons is another half a foot on top of that, and it kicks you back with such force. What's your strength?
I was hoping you wouldn't ask. It's 11, so 0.
Wait.
Zero.
Alan is stronger than me. Holy shit.
I'm stronger than you. How am I strong?
So this thing's got a kick on it, and it like into your shoulder, and you stagger a bit. You manage to stay on your feet.
I was hiding behind Alan.
Okay, so you sort of like you get thrown back into Nip, and Nip kind of like stops you from like staggering back completely. But as you sort of right yourself up and you look down to where the target is, this harpoon is like buried deep in the target. It's like a bullseye, spoof straight in the middle. Kaboom! And Petra's like, very good, very good.
Very well done.
Good one.
Excellent. Not only a great detective, but also a crack shot with a harpoon gun.
Great detective.
Bounty's as good as yours. So, it's got a little reel on it, but it won't. It's stuck in the target's coat, so you've got to go like wiggle it out and get it out. Will there be anything else?
Do you have any healing?
I don't sell. I sell wares, but there is a temple in the town. Should you require? I don't think they sell potions as such, but you can go and get healed. for a fee.
Okay.
That's Evan being like, and then you buy 3 consumable items. Okay.
Yeah. That's why you got so much money left over.
Is there any other cool things around to sell that they're selling?
There's a compass. That looks pretty cool. It's kind of like nautical themed in here.
I'm starting to see a list of things that are like the players should definitely pick these items up, and if they don't, they're a bit fucked. So I'm also going to invest in the compass
Okay.
at the incredible price of
25 gold pieces.
oh my god, it's more expensive than the
More
hard
expensive than a half-moon
That's a lot of
Wait.
craftsmanship in that. It's a finely tuned instrument of the sea.
All right. Okay.
All right. I
Does it
guess.
also tell the time?
Do they have alchemist fire?
Yes. They have alchemist fire. Yes, we have alchemist fire. Yes.
How much is it for flask?
How many consumables did you buy, Tortu? You're
I think
pushing the
it's 50
boundaries here, my
gold
friend.
pieces. I think they're 50 gold pieces each, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna go look at D&D Beyond. Okay.
Are there any magical items in here that I can spend 600 gold on? Maybe a combat one.
Oh, hi,
100 gold
Lauren.
pieces. Jesus Christ.
I very much hope that you make a highlight of the sea shanty.
Oh no.
Oh yeah,
No.
we're good. It was
What do you mean? No. What do you mean?
Okay, here we go. Alchemist fire.
Can I redeem my own manus?
No, you cannot. None of you can redeem
No.
manus in this game.
Yeah. We the players in the Fowlers, we have so many manus and we can do nothing with them.
That is a bummer.
Oh,
Your other defiders could be here right now, redeeming them for us.
I know. I don't know why they aren't.
And yet here we are.
Oh man, I have like 3k manos.
yeah. So you're right. It's 50 gold pieces per flask.
All right.
But
I'll buy-
I can give you a
I'll-
discount if you buy a barrel of it.
Oh, how much is a barrel?
I don't even know what alchemist fire is.
It goes boom.
Are you buying grenades? Can we put them onto the end of the harpoons?
This sticky adhesive fluid ignites when exposed to air. As an action, you can throw this flask up to 20 feet, shattering on impact. Make a ranged attack against a creature or object, treating the alchemist fire as an improvised weapon. On a hit, the target takes 1d4 fire damage at the start of each of its turns. A creature can end this by using its action to make a dexterity check to extinguish.
Okay, is it likely that Gwiffon knows what this is?
Did someone just buy disadvantage for me?
Yep.
Ah.
Also, Katie
Thank
can
you.
choose who gets the advantage.
Oh.
Wait, yeah, Katie, who gets the advantage?
Okay, you chose an advantage as well.
Yeah, just need to see to who.
Okay.
If Gwiffon knows what alchemist
Squiddies.
fire is, then I'm gonna politely walk up to Ricardo, put my hand on Ricardo's shoulder, and just shake my head. It seems like a bad idea having that on a boat.
No, it's perfect because wood catches fire. You get it? Yeah, and it just goes.
I do not want to go.
That's why you throw it far away, and then you jump off the ship while
Ricardo,
the Kraken
please.
is chasing you know?
Ricardo, maybe not all of us can swim. I look at my wings.
But are you flammable?
Petra looks at her own wing and goes, and looks at Gwiffon and goes, yes, we are.
Oh,
Destroyed arm.
I forgot about
Very
that.
insensitive for you to
Yeah,
ask such a
I'm
question
apparently
in our company.
Shit. You know what?
I won't sell you the barrel. I'll put the barrel back.
I'll buy 4 flasks.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
That'll be.
No.
That'll
No,
be 200
no.
gold. 200 gold, please.
I give you the 200 gold. There's my
Yes.
money.
You may add 4 flasks of alchemist fire to your
Do
inventory.
they sell flasks of putting stuff out, aka water?
Nope.
Ooh, shit. Is there any anti-alchemist fire?
It's just called the sea. So
I don't
Hey-
want to be on
hey,
a boat
Log.
that's on fire.
Thanks for the raid. Nice to see you, dude. Yes. And would you like to purchase? And Petra's looking pretty, like, feathers are puffed out a bit. She's looking pretty happy with herself. She's like made a lot of money today. She's got rid of that harpoon gun that's been on stock for ages.
How many do they sell extra harpoons?
They do, yeah. You can buy a spare harpoon.
Oh, maybe. How many spare harpoons do we need? 'Cause what you said we got 2 so far.
You've got one. You've got the gun and 1 harpoon.
Oh, okay. Well, how much are extra harpoons? How much are extra harpoons?
Well, I've only got 2 spare, 2 extra harpoons. But seeing as I can't sell them without the gun,
I was about to say, I have these spare harpoons I can't do anything with now that you've bought the harpoon gun.
I'll give them to you for 5 gold each. How's that?
Seems like a whip-off.
Excuse me, sir. That's.
Says you cannot do anything with them.
I
In
guess-
fact, I'm doing you a favor of taking them away from you.
Well, Gwiffon, I'll have you know.
I'm sorry, are you mocking my voice?
No, you told me your name was Gwiffon, sir.
Fight.
Is your name actually Griffin?
No, it's Gwiffon.
Oh.
Fine, take them both for 5 gold.
I give 5 gold.
So it's just like enough of this.
Before
Enough
it
of
gets
this.
away.
We need to go.
Okay, harpoon gun that is on Alan, plus 2 extra harpoons.
3 harpoons. in
3
total.
harpoons total.
And I got the less dangerous alchemist fire.
That's dangerous fire, as opposed to more dangerous fire.
I just need to know. Well, where are you placing these flasks? Are they in your, have you
Ah,
got a backpack,
shit.
or are they just on your belt?
Yeah, I think my belt would be good. So if I
I like
get
it.
hit, I explode with
I was gonna
them.
say I prefer to think of them as canisters, and they're on. Do they just hand out 1 for each of us? So we've got canisters on our back, like those enemies in all of the FPS games ever, that just have a really conveniently placed explosive canister on their person.
It glows red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
That
can
would
see
be
it.
fun.
Long way off.
Ricardo is gonna die this game going into the belly of the beast and exploding.
Oh my
I've
God.
decided.
Ricardo's had enough of this life.
Was that punch to the face earlier? It did it.
We don't know that there's a beast.
I don't know.
I
No
meant-
one knows.
I meant both in both like contexts. It could be a beast or the boat. I don't mind.
Gwiffon minds very much.
The beast breaker.
Are we really going to get a boat and go out in the water when there's a monster?
Seems like the best way to find a monster.
Uh,
I love this.
Well, would you look at the time? I'm closing up now, so it's been a pleasure.
gotta go.
It's like 2 p.m. in the afternoon. What do you mean you're closing up?
It's a Sunday.
What, you open?
So I close in the afternoon on a Sundays.
Okay.
All right, we head up to the pier to find someone to rent us a boat.
Yeah, so
I
you,
suppose.
yeah, you can go past along the beach, back to the pier, or up to the promenade. It's your choice.
Whichever's
Ooh.
closest, I
I
guess.
was gonna say that. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
as you go along the beach, you can see that the kind of rowboats have all been pulled up and chained, like to make them secure on the beach. There is one vendor sort of like still renting out small kind of like pedal powered boats.
Do they look like a swan?
They,
No?
they look like fruit. They actually look like kind of like very happy, cute pieces of fruit.
Well,
So-
that makes sense. Because it can't be another animal. You're not going to have a human-shaped boat, are you? So it's going to be fruit. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's like a banana one. There's and they've
let's
got like
pick the
cute faces
banana
painted
one.
on the front of them.
Aw.
We should grab the banana one.
We
It
went
is
the
very
most
good.
human-looking one.
There's a slice of watermelon. There's a bunch of
like-
grapes.
Someone else needs to pick. There's too many options I would want.
I mean, Ricardo seems very set on the banana, and I have no
Yeah.
intention of
There's,
separating.
and
Ricardo from the banana.
there's 2 seats per
Okay,
Per-
so we need
Oh.
to.
pedalo.
Oh, all right.
Can we not just
They-
get a boat that isn't a pedalo? Can we not afford that? Can we not afford a slightly better boat? Does it have to be
don't think
the
that's
weakest form of naval transport? And also the most edible looking. So that if you're a big monster in the sea, you're like, I fancy a banana.
No, but all right. But monsters are carnivore. They will see a banana, they'll go, nah,
Gross.
I'm not gonna eat it.
That's a good point.
There's a Gerbine running the pedalo store, and he sees you eyeing up his fruit, and he's like, 5 gold per pedalo.
Yay!
Mr.
Oh,
Jambine,
no.
please tell me your backstory in length so that I might hear
Well-
you speak for longer.
I'm so glad you asked. My name is Nanti. I've been in this town for 10 years. No one else was renting peddlers before, fruit-shaped peddlers. I've cornered the market on fruit-shaped peddlers.
Wow.
Are you interested in renting one of my fruit-shaped peddlers?
Do you have any armored foot-shaped peddlers?
The grapefruit is quite sturdy. If you,
I love this. This is so good.
it's taken a few knocks in its time, but it's extremely seaworthy.
All right, well, I'm gonna take the grapefruit if we're still going for fucking pedalos instead of an actual boat. Have we seen any other bigger, larger, more reasonable boats to rent?
There are like these kind of like big rowboats with like 4 oars, and there's even ones with like masts and stuff. And he goes, "You won't be renting any of those, I'm afraid. There's a beast in the water."
We're hunting the
much?
beast.
Each.
Sorry, you both speak at the same time, please.
You go.
How much are your pedlos?
5 gold, half a day.
How long do we need them for, guys?
One day.
Oh,
That's 10
I mean,
gold.
why can we not have one of the other boats? Like we're gonna go and find the beast, so surely we need a bigger boat other than a little pedalo.
Well, people who rent pedlos, they don't tend to go too far out. They sort of stay quite close. People in rowboats will go a bit further, and the people who rent the rowboats, well, they're not my peers because I've got quite a niche market. But the people who rent the rowboats don't want their rowboats being destroyed. It's bad for business.
So the only option that we have.
You
to
won't
take
be
some
able to
peddler.
rent. You won't be able to rent one of those sailboats or a rowboat in this economy. I tell you that.
In this economy. So,
It's peddler. or
am I right
nothing.
in saying that we did previously discuss that there was a land-based option where
Yes.
we could go by land and not put ourselves in a pedalo,
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I feel like a pedawo will not hold my weight.
That's a good point.
The grapefruit would definitely hold your weight, sir. It's quite sturdy.
Sturdy as it is.
And very seaworthy.
I think maybe we should take the wand course.
Cowards.
Yes.
Sorry, you were on your way?
I didn't hear that. And Gwiffon had no idea what you just said. It was just sounded like a sneeze. It's fine.
But the banana though.
It is the fastest of my peddlers.
Somebody fucking clip that.
Oh. Okay.
Would shave hours off your trip.
Oh man.
Does this Jabin know where we're going?
No.
Well then, I feel like the Jabin probably wouldn't rent to us if it knew that we were going out to sea to fight a pirate.
Do you think this what is the play we're going to Tideswell?
Mm-hmm.
Tidewell Caves?
Tideswell Caves.
Yes.
So
Oh, look, it's a tide swell in one word. The caption's got me. Never mind, not this time. Tide swelling.
yeah, the rare condition of tide swelling.
Oh, you drank the milk, didn't you?
No.
Drank the milk. Oh my god.
No, alright.
That's disgusting, Evan.
I don't know what you're talking about. Do you want to rent a peddler or not?
I think we should take the wand route.
I'm okay.
Find some kind of cowage.
I agree.
Do you know
Alright.
anyone or have any relatives that sell novelty fruit land cowages?
I do, but not in Salter's Port, unfortunately. They've set up business next village down. We've got it covered. But where exactly are you going? I might be able to help you.
Well, we're going to the Tight Swell Cave. I mean, Tide Swell.
Okay. Well, there's no road there as such because it's on the coast and it's cliffy, so it's all cliffs. You can follow to the end of the beach, and then it's a rocky cliff to the actual mouth of the caves itself.
So you're saying we might fall off the cliff and fall into the water?
No. You can just stay on the beach, but you can't. There's no road to the
Okay.
cave itself. So you just go to the end of the beach and then wait for low tide, I guess, and then you might be able to just walk around the coast to the actual front of the cave.
Guys, just a thought. If we need to run away really, really quickly from the caves and the tide is high, we won't be able to run really, really quickly from the caves.
It's okay because we all can swim.
That was a really well put sentence. I really liked that a lot.
So maybe we could take the pedlos because then we could pedlo away.
You also like the banana, right? Yeah, it's pretty
I
cool. You have,
like the
yeah,
watermelon.
you look like fire painting at the back part of it. It's great.
If we were to take the pedawos,
Yes.
we could stay very close to the beach wine, so that if there were any dangers, we could beach the pedawos.
I would like that option. Yes, I would like you to look after my expensive pillows. Please don't go trashing them. If you can do that.
Okay.
I guess we're taking the banana and the grapefruit.
Yes.
I will need the
I'm
grapefruit.
so happy.
I would like to make sure that I'm definitely not in the boat with the gentleman carrying all of the explosives.
Yes, me too.
Okay.
It's okay, Nip. If we explode, it will be amazing.
So,
no.
so, fantastic. So, the grapefruit for you, sir. You too, yes. And the banana. Okay, so and how long for a whole day? So it's 10, that's just 20 gold.
Nip will give him the 20 gold.
Thank you so
because
much.
I don't have any money left.
Okay. Oh, was that for everybody? 20 gold for everybody?
Yep,
Yeah.
that was the total. Yep.
Oh, sick.
Okay, so it just
Is there any way that we can mount the harpoon gun on the front of the pedalo?
Not within sight of the Pedalo owner, but you can probably...
Did the harpoon gun come with? Hey, I'm using my normal voice, not my Gwiffon voice.
okay.
This is out of character.
Yep.
Did the harpoon gun come with a convenient mounting device?
I'm gonna say yes.
How convenient! Thank you very much, DM.
That
Unless you want to
sounds-
go back and roleplay with Petra, and I'll just see.
No, because that just sounds awesome. I want to see a grapefruit with a harpoon gun.
I am 100%
Down for that.
Okay. Our money's been sunk in. Probably not. You shouldn't use that word. Our money has been well placed. We're gonna go out stay close to the coast, so that we aren't, gonna get riptide out to sea, or fought by any monsters because they have to be deeper than a couple of foot. I'm gonna be with Alan.
Mhm.
Alan, you go in front, and we will mount the harpoon gun, and I will row.
Wait, it's not a rowing
it's
one.
pedalo,
It's
it's
a
a fucking
pedalo. We
pedalo.
both. I assume we both sit next to each
Yeah.
other and.
Oh, I
Exactly
kind of
that.
assumed. Oh,
Exactly
okay.
that.
I was like, there's one person in front of the other, but I guess it's side by side.
Side by side, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I have to say,
We're gonna be lopsided.
Well, the way you steer it is that one person pedals and the other doesn't. So
Yes, that was what I was thinking. I had it so you were both at like one in front of the other, and you like pedaled at the same time. But I'm happy to do all the heavy pedaling, whilst you aim the harpoon gun. If it gets down to fights.
Okay.
Ricardo, I think we're gonna trail behind. Neither of us are very strong.
I am not as strong either.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I'm not strong either.
But you're in the banana, which is streamlined.
The fast
Oh,
one.
yeah,
the
yeah.
fastest
So
one,
it works out.
that's
It works
true.
out about the same.
Nice.
Streamlined.
Yeah. All right. So you head off. You climb onto your pillows.
Oh, that pedalos.
Yeah. And they've both got little cute faces, like little smiles on the front of these on these pillows. You get in the grapefruit. There's
I
nice...
desperately want some fan art of this. One boat's got this grapefruit. One side has this massive, oversized owl with a tiny head, next to a rat detective who's got a fucking harpoon gun mounted on the front, and the other boat is this monkey covered in explosive canisters with a really worried-looking fox.
Looking fox.
Oh, amazing.
I'm gonna minor image like the sign saying that we're going ahead and that we're turning just to make sure everything's safe. So I'll have like tiny signs to make sure everybody knows where we're going.
All right.
So just if you go into the Tideswell, if you go into the Tideswell caves, then just be careful. Make sure that you look after these. Kids used to play in there, years ago, and they're quite big, the caves. So yeah, just be careful. I'm sure they're empty, I guess.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay. Good.
Sounds
That's the
kind of
assumption that we're
sus.
working under.
I mean, they possibly used to be like a secret port for pirates. Like, this is years. This is going back. This is going back a long time ago. You know, for smugglers and pirates used to like it, but they got cleared out by the Coast Guard, so I'm sure it's fine now. It's fine.
Yes.
I believe you.
Yeah, I 100% trust this person. They never. Yep.
I wouldn't just let you take my expensive peddlers away into date.
You've never steered me wrong, Jabin, whose name I never learned. What's the title of this business?
This is Nanty's Boats.
Oh, Nanty's Boats. Yeah, Nanty. Damn it. I took the name down. Nanty. Nanty's Boats. Peddlers.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, that's what they are.
Peddlers.
Okay, so just bring them back same time tomorrow. You paid for a day. Have fun. Don't wreck them.
We'll do our best.
All right.
Bye.
we left off
Oh.
in the boat. The banana.
And it takes a little while to get used to like sort of the motion. You're like pedaling. You sort of like there's a slight. You're able to adjust the seat forward and backward just to get your legs in the right. Why am I crouching still?
What a fancy peddler! Wow.
Yeah,
Worth the money.
Exactly, these are fancy ones. And after a while, you know, you've stopped going zigzagging, and you sort of get into a bit of a rhythm with each other, and you're plowing through the sea. The grapefruit has got, you know, displaces a little bit more water. The banana cuts a fine wake, and off you go into the late afternoon towards down to the south, towards Tide Swell Caves.
Ooh.
Let's go. Looking for some tight swell.
Okay. You're probably pedaling for 3 hours, and it's tiring. Okay, so you know you're fighting. The late afternoon gets a bit choppy. Boat's getting rocked around. Those of you who are not too strong, starting to fatigue a bit. You might have to have a little rest. But after about 3 hours, sore legs, you can see that the beach kind of ends another half a mile away, and it's gonna like steep, rocky face of sandstone cliff juts out from the beach, and towards the end of that, you can see the dark opening of a cave. The sun's getting quite low now as well. It's a beautiful evening.
Whoa. Yeah, but no, it's not. As a peddler. Pedal.
Row the boat.
Gently along the coast. All right. Well, I mean, if we see the entrance, is it that there is water that leads into the cave, like it's a seaside cave at water level, and the tide goes into the cave, or is it on the beach? There's land that leads up to it.
At the moment, the tide is sort of like it's mid-tide, so you can't see any path like to the cave mouth itself. It's all just sea, and there's even like sea going into the cave at this point.
Keep on pedaling, baby.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask if we were gonna wait for this to come down, but okay.
The tide is going out.
Where will we weave our pedalos?
Does the pedalo have like a rope that's already attached to it?
Yes, yep, it does. Yep.
Okay. Is there anywhere by the cave opening that we can see that we can tie a rope?
Not from this distance. It might be a bit closer, but you're still like half a mile away.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
We'll carry on closer then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get closer and closer, and the sun's dipping down behind the horizon now. The last glow of sun across the sea, and the temperature drops a little bit as well.
Ooh.
Who has
I'm
dark
this
vision?
poorly.
Dark vision.
Does anyone not have any kind of dark vision?
I do not.
I don't know. I feel like I probably do. Let me check.
I think you do because you're Strig.
Yeah.
Would have thought how owls probably seen that.
Yeah.
Dark vision. You can see within 60 feet of you dim light.
Okay.
As if it were bright.
So you get a
And
bit
in darkness,
closer.
as if it were dim.
You get a bit closer. Those with dark vision, you can still just make out like the sort of like the cave entrance, and the tide's got low enough that you can see every now and again like the swell drops down, and along the coast, along the bottom of the cliff, you can see a very rocky path right up against the side of the bottom of the cliff, out towards the cave mouth. So you could park up your pedalos up on the beach and then use that path if you wanted to.
Yeah.
That seems like the option we got.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. While we're here, can I just get everyone's passive perceptions, please?
Okay.
10.
13.
Okay. So Nip is 13. Ricardo is 10. Alan?
Yes.
12.
12.
And I'm also at 10.
Okay.
We're all so
Wow, we're oblivious.
In our
Yeah.
game yesterday, I asked everyone's passive perceptions. They're level 7. And Jack goes, 20. Passive perception is 20.
This is ridiculous. OP. Haiku was OP, in my opinion.
Haiku on Honu, our OTP, is the new ship.
Wait, and who?
Honu.
Honu,
Oh, no.
the other turtle. The one.
Okay, we're hooked up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Getting out our pedalos and walking along the pathway.
Okay.
Let's go. Death awaits.
Death awaits.
I'm going to take us to another little mappy area.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh, it's big. It's big and it's dark.
Okay, so are any of you looking at the stream, or are you just looking at Roll20?
Just roll 20.
Roll
Okay.
20.
Okay, so chat, you will be able to see more than what the players see. Please don't give it away if you see anything that you would think that they would like to know about. You're on my side. Chat, you're on my side with the eyes, but obviously not against with everything else. But okay. Yeah, you go players. Okay, so I'm gonna right. I'm gonna put you on the map. If I can.
It's on the water. Fire in the sky.
I hope Evan wins.
Yeah, I just saw that. Dog.
Wow.
Listen, you give me this level of support in our D&D streams, and you get put on a shit list by Jenny. This is unacceptable.
The real victory
Oh, gosh.
is the friends we made along the way.
I was friends with all you guys before this, so that's rubbish for me.
Wow. Wow, okay.
The real victory is retaining your friends along the way, still being friends at the end of it.
Good point.
After I
That's the motto
set
of
up,
Monopoly.
How do I give you vision? What the heck?
You will have to edit our tokens if you're using
Is
the
it-
fantasy vision.
Is it dynamic lighting, token
If you're,
vision?
if you're using dynamic lighting, yeah. It's that they've actually just updated it, and I haven't learned it yet, so I can't help you that much.
Okay, I'm gonna try. Well, those are on. So can you?
One, I have to go check on something. I'll be right back.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
smoke on the water.
Sight? Is that a thing?
I feel like we should learn a sea shanty whilst Evan's doing his business.
That's sight.
Okay.
Sea shanties. I put in sea shanties in Google. The top one is the 10 manliest high tide sea shanties. How fragile is your masculinity that you need to learn manly sea shanties?
Can you see?
Vaya gran bribón, quiero tener acción.
That's a
I
cool.
only know one sea shanty in Spanish. Vamos en esa dirección.
Can any of you see stuff now?
Nos iremos de Francia, rema y
I can see a little
Oh
box.
yeah, just about.
Okay. Dynamic lighting. Oh.
Maybe there is a square around us. Are you using the
Fancy.
Fog of War reveal tool?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not dynamic lighting.
Oh. Can I turn that off? How do I turn that off then?
What, the Fog of War thing?
Yeah. Will that turn off the
Uh,
dynamic lighting though?
I think it's one or the other.
Okay. Okay. Oh, here we go.
Katie says, I'm currently hyperfixated on sea shanties. Understandably, there was that one. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Is that
Yeah,
for
yep.
everyone?
Yep.
Okay.
Fancy.
So cool.
Okay. And
I'm a monkey.
yes, you are. Okay. And there's still sea noises.
Ocean noises.
Listen to that blob. The blob water.
Production value
ASMR.
is so production value is
ASMR
so good.
You're joking, but no, it is. It is good.
Okay.
Onward.
Right. So
Do
you're on
want
a.
us to move our tokens?
You should be able to move your tokens, yeah. You're on
Well,
a
I'm
little.
saying, would you prefer to do it yourself or?
No, you can do it. It's fine.
As the chunky boy, would anyone be object to me standing in front so that I can be in the way?
Not at all.
No objection.
You can lead the way.
Okay, chunky boy in front. Chunky boy leading the way.
Okay. So this is it's quite very rough terrain. It's very slippery as well. Because the tide's still going out. Every now and again, a wave will kind of like wash up and sort of like wash over your feet. And there's sea urchins like in amongst the cracks and starfish. And every now and again, you can see a dark shadow in the water into the sea.
Let's keep going. Do you guys see that dark shadow?
What? Dark Shadow? Wait for me.
Right, let's go.
Let's go. Okay, all right. So we're seeing here. There's a little entry that goes to the right here, right? There's a little pathway.
There's just a crevice. It goes up and it turns into the rest of the cliff, so it doesn't go anywhere specifically.
Oh, that doesn't go anywhere.
No.
Okay.
It carries around. If you follow it around, yeah, that's the way. You
Okay.
go around these kind of like big rocky pillars.
I'm being very careful.
Okay, does that mean stealthy or just careful?
No, just careful,
Okay.
just in case you want to throw any shit at me.
Okay.
It's just, as a player, I have said the words "I am being careful,"
Okay,
which
good.
I pulled on my players yesterday. So
Nice, but no one's going with any kind of like any sneakiness. That's cool.
No,
Just cautious.
Cautious,
I think it's
cautious.
I
Yes,
can't really be
cautious.
sneaky because I'm chunky.
just
and
keeping an eye.
Okay.
All right, I'm starting to see an entrance to a cave here.
So between the waves of the narrow strip of land you're on and the seabed, it's exposed by the tide. You've got to this bit. What can you see?
I think I could keep the rear just in case someone comes from behind.
Please do, Mr. Explosive Barrel.
Thank you.
I'll make sure to explode in the back of the.
The land is very thin here and quite slippery. It's very thin.
Being very careful.
Okay. Continue.
Me too.
You may continue.
I'm being very careful.
Very careful. So careful. And I get to hear.
Okay.
What do I see?
Okay.
Magic.
I will
That's what
show you. I will show you a handout.
Ooh, handout time.
Ooh.
Hound out.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Oh,
Very
cool.
pretty.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So the water at the bottom is the sea that you have just sort of like you've walked past, and then you've gone into this large kind of cave system. Even though on the map itself it looks smoother, it's quite rough.
Okay.
I don't think I can see much.
Yeah,
I
I'll move up a bit so you can too.
All right, so this is looking a bit more like a pathway kind of corridor.
Yeah, it looks like a very old kind of like rough cave. Like I said, ignore the kind of like lines and the smooth and the straight edges of this. It is still quite natural. It's a natural formation.
Okay, so it doesn't look like it's man-made or anything, or animal-made, or
No, it looks quite natural. It's although the floor itself is it's slightly uneven, so it's all not just like rough terrain, but it is worn down, sort of like by, well, it looks quite old.
by water and
Well,
erosion.
Probably erosion, but probably also well traveled, like over a long period of time.
Alan, Mr. Wat Detective, are there any clues, any signs of recent activity in these abandoned caves?
I look around for anything that might look like it's recent, like footprints or something.
Any signs of piracy?
Okay. All right. Can you? Well, you don't have to, because like almost beside you is sort of like a skeleton with a chain around it. Rusted chain.
I point.
Oblivious, had no idea.
It's sort of
Good
nestles,
job.
sat down in amongst the boulders.
Damn,
Yeah.
Alan is good.
Does it look like? Okay, so there's no form of like more recent activity than an ancient skeleton. Does it look like the water, when it's at high tide, comes up to where we are?
Yes.
So
And
Hey,
it looked like it probably covered the skeleton.
right. So if we were to remain here and the high tide came, we'd be in the danger zone.
Danger
Maybe.
zone.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay. Well, you said it was going out, so we've got time.
Yeah. And it's
alright.
the path's is slightly rising up as well.
Okay. Right.
What does
That's-
that chain look like?
It's pretty old and rusted, and it looks like, well, make me an investigation check.
Okay.
Oh, fuck
Nope.
now, Alan.
Oh my
Ooh.
god,
Alan.
Alan! Best character on the
Jesus
page.
Christ!
You got your magnifying glass. I don't know. Are you using your magnifying glass or?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you're scanning over it and you're looking at it and you go, it's like, this is an old, the bones of an old servant, like the deer folk, because you can see like sort of like rotted, tiny antlers.
It's a pronghorn.
Yeah, and the chains, they're very rusted and old, and they're sort of like bolted into the rocks, and it looks like there's no kind of like gashes or broken bones or anything, but the arms are chained together, so there was no getting away. This looks like this poor soul was chained here to drown under the rising tide a long time ago. The bones have bleached.
Bummer, dude.
Bummer, dude. Okay, then I relay that it looks like someone was stuck here, put here to die.
Oh no.
A horrible way to go.
Why do
Okay.
they want us to die here? They just don't like us. They put up this scheme.
Oh, this is a scheme to get us quilled?
Yes.
How would they benefit?
I don't know. People be crazy. We just spend our whole money on bombs.
We did.
Did,
Yeah,
did we take the harpoon gun off again?
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't leave the
Okay,
harpoon gun on the
Just clarifying that
Hello.
for our DM, just in case.
Who's carrying the harpoon gun?
me.
Okay.
Carefully.
Carefully.
Over the
Goes off
shoulder.
on your back.
Just like one hand over the shoulder, the other one on a magnifying glass. Yeah.
No, I put it away when I
The
don't need it now.
Okay.
The most badass looking
Alan's
detective.
badass.
All right. Well,
Can you give
so
me a
I
map?
think-
Oh, sorry. Is the what you've got on screen? Is that your marching order for no reasons?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Okay.
So what I want to clarify is I'm being very careful, like extra careful about my footing.
I'm going.
Really
I'm going
not
to
paying
stay
that
in
much
the.
attention to the rest of my surroundings.
Yes.
Could you say that again, please, Tom?
Sorry, I'm focusing. I'm being very careful about my footing to make sure I don't slip or anything, and just in case if there is anything on the floor that looks like maybe a trap or something, I'm probably going to be looking in that vague direction. But I'm not really paying much attention to anything else.
Okay.
It's like my head is very much down, being careful that way.
Okay. All right. Can you make me a perception check, please?
Got myself a grenade. Okay, I'm gonna turn on a torch because I cannot see in the dark. So I'm gonna stay in the back so I don't hurt anyone's dark vision.
You say perception, yeah?
Yes, please. Okay.
Sorry.
You might want to check chat, Evan.
Oh no!
Oh, what the? Is that Dan? Have you named an NPC? The
I
ice
didn't
cream
name it.
man.
Cream man.
The ice cream man. Oh my
Perfect.
god!
Thank you, Dan. That's amazing. Because a particular member of the party was looking for ice cream earlier. So,
Plot twist: the ice cream man was behind this all along.
Mwah,
I like the torch while carrying
Perfect
4 jars of
cover.
liquid fire. Oh god.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, it ignites with oxygen. That's how it lights on. Fire doesn't do anything. It's okay.
Okay. Yeah. It seems fine. It is slippery because the tide has just gone out, but you managed to keep your footing.
Phew.
The sounds of the sea getting further and further away from you as you get deeper into the cave.
Okie dokie. You stop me when you want to stop me. I'm moving.
Stop. Back a bit. One tiny bit. Yep. Alan, yeah, you can be there as well. You can, no, you can put yourself back there right beside. Yeah. You fail to see that the floor beneath you.
Oh no.
Became lava.
Specifically looking at, and I rolled an 18 perception on. Damn, son.
No. It was at disadvantage, unfortunately.
What?
Yep.
Shit.
Because the torch hadn't been lit when you made your check, and such searches are at disadvantage in dim light, I believe.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah. As the floor gives way, what was wooden boards with fake rock all over the top of it fall away, revealing a pit, a slimy seaweed, mossy, sheer walls of a pit. I need you both to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
That's Alan and Gwiffon.
Can I? Since I can glide,
Yes.
right? Can I slow my descent in any way to aid my dexterity saving throw?
Wait, can you glide with heavy armor?
It says. I don't think it says anything about my armor on there.
Yeah, I think you need a feat that it's heavy armor glider.
Oh really?
Oh.
No.
I run a.
Oh no! Wait, am I wearing heavy armor? I
That's a
think I might
breastplate's
be.
heavy, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm
Breastplate, I
wearing-
think, is medium.
Let me check. What am I wearing?
Let's check that.
Oh, bummer. Yeah, splint mail. That's heavy, I think.
Did you say?
Yeah,
Is
splint.
it breast or splinter you're wearing?
I'm wearing splint. Big old chunky splint.
Okay.
Yeah, you cannot glide while carrying heavy weapons or wielding a shield.
Although you instinctively put your wings out to glide, but you fall like a stone.
Damn it, I only read the first like part of
you
this.
cannot glide while wearing heavy armor.
Thanks, Tortu.
Yeah,
I'm
Tortu,
sorry.
wow, jeez.
Although you're spiraling, so you because it's a tight area, you put your wings out to glide into a tight little spiral down, but you are falling a bit too fast. But you can make your saving throw.
Use my D6.
It's
Yeah, I would like to use my
this,
D6
this
too.
is the only setting I know as
15.
a PM. You could like I'm gonna like this is the only setting I know.
I got my eye on you, Ricardo.
Oh,
All right, we both
It's
got
the only thing I can help Evan with.
Alan's dexterity save was what? Total 15?
Yeah.
We both got 15s, yeah.
I'm so sorry, the dex save. It was 16. Was the save? So sorry. It's written there. It's written on my notes.
And my dim vision, I've got dark sight, and that didn't help me with my perception check. This is outrageous.
This is the plot to kill.
Can I use
Evan.
my Skulker? Does that count?
That's a question. When we use D6s here, is it like on the filers where it's a 6 and not the D6 that you roll?
It is. It's the max. So
Oh,
it's,
well, then we got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Thank you, Leonor. We good. We got
Oh.
16.
oh, you did. You did.
Went all the way back around.
Why did I do that? Well done, Leonor.
Saved by
Well done.
chat.
Wow, thank you very much.
Saved by
Thanks
chat.
for Bobs for
Saved
my
by
D6
chat.
that saved me.
Let's take those D6s away from you.
Written in my notes, but you can't see. Don't look. I promise.
Maybe he's gonna remember that.
Oh, it
next
was on
time
for
he
the- it was on
DMs
the other
for
map,
you.
wasn't it?
I know,
So-
Katie, I know.
Okay. So yeah, you make your save. So how do you actually save yourself, like from slipping down into this pit? Explain to me. You paint me the picture.
I'm flapping my darndest despite wearing apparently extremely heavy armor. Shit.
I think you're strong, so you probably reach out and just grab like a stalagmite.
Oh yeah. I'm
Like,
just,
Stalagmite.
Yeah.
okay. List of people to pay back.
Tom's got his own shit list now.
I literally drew you a bird. I made you.
That's right. I was only up at 6 a.m. helping you make your character, but it's fine.
Oh my god.
It's all right. It's all right, okay. It's fine.
Now I see what you mean by surviving friendships.
I'm so sad.
I grab a stalagmite to heft myself back up.
Okay. And Alan, how do you save
Uh,
yourself?
I assume that Gwiffon has fallen a little bit before me because he's in front of me. So I want to dash out back to where I was and like maybe do like a forward roll or something to dash back into safety.
Style it out as well. Okay. No problem. You sort of like roll back. Crouch, you're there. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Gwiffin's
It's very scary.
and you peer down and you can hear like some scuttling at the bottom of the pit. And looking down, you can just see that it's just the floor just seems to be writhing and moving as hundreds and hundreds of crabs.
Oh,
Shit.
Ooh.
Ooh.
On that note, I would like to use my light cantrip
Okay.
and light up the top of my magnifying glass.
Oh!
Maybe
Thank you
this.
for the raid. Not the first Omar. Thank you so much. So yeah, your
Hello, Raiders.
raiders. So your magnifying glass lights up. It's like a torch.
Yes, magnifies.
And you
You've
just
joined as I'm writing lists on my shit list. I'm writing names on my shit list. It's wrong to me.
thank you for the follow as well. Thank you so much.
Gwiffon, maybe you need this. Maybe we should go together with the light.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to holding onto the stalagmite on the other side, lean over this pit, just sturdy as fuck. With my shield on my hand, on my arm, I'm just kind of like, put the white on the shield, please.
Okay, I put another light on the shield.
I'll have it forward, and I continue with my. Can I remake my perception check?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool, DM.
Yeah. You can make it now that you've got like full light.
Dope.
What did you roll?
I'll take that.
17.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. So you can see that the path around the path around the pit is sturdy. You can carry on. Everything. You're a bit more confident in your abilities now that you can see in the light.
I think you can take the path to the side to not fall into the death pit full of quabs.
Yes, please.
Take the not death pit, and I'm going to shine the shield along the path so they can take it without.
Yeah,
making any
going
dex saves.
around the pit.
Hello.
Wait, I should move ourselves.
Gwiffon, with that perception check as well, you hear some noises further down the corridors, around the caves. Not those noises, other noises.
What those noises? Okay. What noises I'm hearing? What noises am I hearing?
You can hear like kind of whispered talking and footsteps.
I think there are people here.
People.
People. I hear whispers and footsteps. Be very quiet.
Must be sneaky.
Be very
We're
quiet.
gonna be sneaky.
Oh, I
You all
can't
going
be-
sneaky?
I'm clunky. as fuck.
I am going sneaky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoever's going sneaky, or even Gwiffon, if you want to attempt it, give me stealth rolls, please.
Okay.
Oh my
Alan,
god, Alan is the best
30!
character.
Whoa.
Alan, what the fuck?
Damn.
Alan is dynamite.
Jeez, I've never crit so much in a
Oh,
game.
Tom. That was...
+5 is stealth. Oh no.
Wow.
Okay.
I've
So-
got heavy armor on, so I have it at disadvantage.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm gonna try and stealth.
Alan is broken.
Can't believe this, Alan.
12.
Oops, didn't mean to do that again. Sorry.
Unfortunately, Gwiffon, you take a step and you make this like clang, and the voices stop. And
I
then,
think they might have heard that.
Can prestidigitation do a sound?
think
Am I-
Prestidigitation.
Faint musical
notes.
It says faint musical notes. So could I like make the sound of a seagull or something?
a musical seagull.
No, not a musical seagull. Just a normal seagull. A sea shanty seagull? No, just a normal. Ah, yes. Sea shanty seagulls here. Quick.
When faint musical notes. Yeah, why not? You could prestidigitate the sound of a seagull.
Okay.
You have to
Just
do
want
it
the
though.
sound.
You have to do the sound though.
I told you he'd do that. I was 100. I said to Jenny, I bet Evan is the kind of DM who will make you do stuff like this.
Jenny's
I
gonna let that whole.
You don't have to.
Yeah,
No, you
I'm
don't have
exactly the same kind of DM, Evan.
You don't have to do that. It's fine if you don't.
It would be a good seagull sound. Me doing it would not be a good seagull sound. It would just be me going caw. That's it.
Awesome.
What? Did someone got a
Like the
seagull
Little
in the microphone?
Mermaid.
If Nip notices that Alan is doing that, she wants to help with minor illusion and make like sounds of like scuttling
Okay.
and animals going around.
All right. That sounds good. You do that, and it sort of like echoes around this kind of like weird cavernous pathway, but you don't hear any more sounds from the others. silent.
I think we're gonna die.
Stop saying that.
Okay, well, being the least sneaky of us,
Hmm.
it's probably best that Gwiffon doesn't go ahead in the front. Although, I mean, we've already kind of been like they know we're here, right?
They might
Pretty
just think it's
much.
birds. It's fine. We've
Yeah,
got
but
to
I feel
you
like
got to
if
be
they did-
you got to be quiet for a little bit before they're like, all right, there's nothing.
But we're burning time before the tide rises.
Okay. Alan whispers, "Shall I go up to the corner and have a little look around?" Sneaky.
Be careful for twaps.
Sneaky. Yeah. Okay. I want to look for traps from here to the corner.
Okay.
And then when I get towards the corner, I want to turn the light off on
Okay.
on my
Okay.
magnifying glass.
Dogs.
Repeat your shit list. You know what to do.
We're still
Give me
pay back.
all tabs into.
Wow.
Is that D6 for me?
I think it's for you. Yeah.
I think it might
Thank
be.
you, guys. I'm gonna start using these. Okay, did you make a you're investigating, weren't you?
Oh no, I can make it. I can make a roll if you want me to make an.
Oh yeah, if you're searching for traps, yeah, make that roll, please. Perfect.
Not good. Not good. But I did have a light on, and I was looking.
Good. Good for you.
Just
That's not a disadvantage.
yeah.
Okay, you find it seems perfectly safe. There's no sort of like weird bits of floor like last time, but you didn't see.
Right.
But yeah, it seems perfectly safe. You turn the light off and you peek around the corner. There's nothing there.
It's another corner.
It is indeed another corner.
What do you mean there's nothing there? A
I mean,
corner's a thing.
The pathway winds itself back around. Not towards you, but goes.
You put a fucking grenade token on that.
So I remember I can explode.
The light cantrip, I can change the brightness of it, right? Like I assume I can make it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Why not? That seems cool.
I want to put if I've got here without a light now, I want to turn the light back on a little bit just to see around this corner if there's anything, and then move over here to look
Maybe
around this.
since we're since they might know that we're here, we could change tactics and do the Dread Pirate Roberts thing where you guys stand on my shoulders, and then we have like a light cantrip behind us, so we look really intimidating.
Oh, that'll be the last resort.
Okay.
Yeah, that's also a really big target.
That's fair, yeah.
Doing
Hard to miss.
4 monkeys in a trench coat.
All right, is there anything around this corner that I can see?
No, it just winds up to the north.
Okay.
And this is increasing. This is getting steeper and steeper as it goes.
It's kind of leveled out now. The floor doesn't seem to be doesn't seem wet at all at the moment. It just seems like it's a bit dusty. It's still cold and stone, but it's not. It doesn't look like it's below the high tide line.
Okay.
Okay.
Gwiffon relaxes a little bit at the thought of that, but also still high heart rate, having just avoided a crab pit. But I've put myself in the back of the queue now because
Okay.
I'm the loud one. So I'm gonna kind of suggest to Ricardo, maybe you go in front as another fighty person. And Ricardo ignores me.
Wait, what? Sorry.
I was saying maybe you go because I'm the least sneaky person. Maybe you go at the front of the queue
Okay.
instead of me.
No, not all the way at the front of the queue, just in
With
Right.
you in front
in front
area.
of Gwiffon. Keep wanting to say Tom. Okay, I want to basically do the same thing again. Turn the light on a little bit, and then go to the opposite corner to
Okay.
check for traps.
Okay. Right.
And keep sneaking around corners.
Okay. Do the thing where you do the perception check or the investigation for traps, and then.
Okay, investigation for traps.
Yep.
22.
You know for a fact.
Evan?
Yes.
No, sorry, finish.
Oh, okay. You know for a fact that there are no traps. This is so trap free.
I have a question. So there's like stalak,
Yep.
the
There's
ones that go
Lights?
down.
Yeah.
Lights.
Is there a way? Would there be a chance for me to swing through them, like grabbing them? Are they too slippery?
They're a little bit slippery, and they're probably quite irregularly spaced.
For me to swing through them?
Yeah, you can keep an eye out. I mean, I guess at some point there'll be a few that are sort of, within kind of that swingy range. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was thinking that maybe I could like swing and then take a pick a little bit safer.
Okay.
But I also don't have dark vision.
Okay.
So I'm not sure. It's okay. I'll
sounds
just
cool, though.
follow Meraticus.
Sorry, Leonid, did you want to say something?
Yeah, before I forget, Nip gets like a little small pink stone from a pocket and throws it up, and it starts going around her head. And it's the item that I got to give me a little extra protection.
What is that?
It's
Ooh,
an
you're
iron
like
stone of protection.
Ooh,
cool.
that's nice. How did?
Yeah.
Wow, someone actually used their money wisely.
I mean,
Oh,
it
that'd
gives
be
me
cool.
1+1 AC that I really needed.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I think I was like, hi, I have 2,000 gold. I should buy super glue.
You get super glue as well? I got super glue!
Amazing.
One of us should have got the glue, the other one should have got the fucking solvent to get rid of the glue.
I was gonna get it, but then I was like, nah.
Once it's
I
stuck,
was
it's
looking
stuck.
through the things, I was like, yeah, I mean,
Amazing.
these are pretty cool. Oh, damn, we could have super glued the harpoon gun to the front, but
Dude,
Yeah.
Oh.
just stick the
Oh.
super glue. Yeah, stick it with super glue.
So yeah, this patch of ground that you're on is completely safe. So safe.
I hate when DMs say that.
Yeah.
You rolled well, but the way that Evan's saying that makes it sound very unsafe.
Where's the trust in the
You're
Lord?
100% there is no problem here.
Okay.
Fucking nice.
Okay, I assure everyone else that this bit's safe then. And creep around the next corner checking for traps and all
Okay.
that.
The cave path continues to the north, and then veers around
It's another corner.
to another corner.
What is this
Just keeps
pathway?
Getting deeper and deeper into the tide swell caves. You can't hear the ocean behind you anymore. You can just hear drips, scuttling
And the
every now and
crabs.
again.
Okay, same again. Checking for traps with a light on. Moving down here.
Yep.
Turn the light off. Looking around the corner.
Okay. Roll me the investigation.
10.
You're feeling confident. You've been, you're into a routine now.
The trap,
Yeah, you've
100%.
got this. It's like there's no traps here. It's fine.
No, never been more certain in my life.
If that was the only kind of trap they had, I own them. I own them with their trap laying skills.
Okay. Usher everyone else to come close to me then, I guess. Everyone's
We
Peek
go.
around.
fine.
The path continues to the west for a distance, and then turns around the corner. To this.
Goodness.
So I assume it's safe. There's no people over here.
Yeah, I think it should be okay. I think
Yesterday,
we're all-
on our game yesterday, I put a path full of traps in front of our players, and we were there for like an hour.
I know. That was amazing. Was it
All right, say
Doc's going, We can just take the other path. Why don't we just go the other path? That's a good point, actually.
Oh
same,
man.
same again for this bit.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll do check.
Another investigation, please.
15.
They
Monke.
must have given up. There must have been just that one trap at the very beginning, because there's no
Yeah.
more traps. It's
Pirates.
trap free.
The sound of them whispering travelled a long way.
Mm-hmm.
Caves, you know. Alright.
I'm still keeping a slight distance to the back.
Okay, peek around this corner. Everything all right?
Everything's fine.
Another corner! Oh my god, what is this cave?
There's just another corner. Although,
Okay.
although
Yeah.
the sort of passageway roof seems to be getting a little bit higher.
Okay. I do the same again.
Okay.
Going to this side, this
Okay.
corner.
Another investigation, please.
13.
Safe, so safe.
So safe. Oh my god. Look
The
around this
caves are
corner.
the caves are much drier now.
Okay.
It's a little bit more echoey though. There's like a okay. You get to that corner there, and you peer into a large cavern. This damp chamber smells of sulfur and is filled with mineral columns. The faint sound of the sea echoes between the stalactites that hang from the ceiling, but not the sea from behind you. It's the sound of the sea from somewhere else. The walls are rough and porous to the touch. Atop a rocky shelf at the end of the chamber, 2 large net guns are manned by pirate poachers. Bum, bum, bum.
Oh shit.
Pirate
They've
poachers'
seen
neck
you. They know you're there. They could see you. And they've got
Oh,
these net
oh no.
guns looking down over at you. There's quite some distance away. The stalactites here as well, Ricardo, are longer and a bit more bunched together as well. So if you did want to do your thing, you could do that thing.
Hey, monkey business.
What's the distance of the what's the range of the harpoon gun?
I'm gonna say it's quite powerful, but the ammo is quite heavy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna go 40, 80. No, 40, 100.
Ooh, okay. Because I was because I mean, how far away are these guys?
Well, if you can you see to the other end of the chamber?
Nope.
No.
Okay. What do you don't know then, Gwiffon?
Well, I mean, our vision, so we can see into there, and we know that they're there, but we can't see them.
It's because we're not in the like passing the corner.
Maybe it's because of line of sight. Yeah, hold on.
the vision, the light that we're emitting isn't.
Oh, nope. They're pretty far away.
I
Okay.
can.
That's pretty far
Let
away.
me draw where we like. That's where we can see. Yeah.
Okay, yep. So if I put a light source, because I probably got a light source, that you'd be able to see the light source, even though the middle of the chamber would be dark. How can I put a light source there? I don't know. What I'm going to do is, if I just reveal this whole chamber, then that it's going to be easier. Oh no, that's a thing.
Yeah, I think if you're using dynamic lighting, you can only reveal it by adding a light source in there.
Oh, dang.
If you search for like a campfire token and just plop it in the middle of the room and then ramp it,
Okay.
it's light emission up to like max.
There we go.
Because what I really want to see is Alan harpoon somebody and then reel themselves towards set off the reel and go whoa, just zip across the map, slam into them. Rat detective.
Found him, boys.
You're like Detective Gadget.
Inspector Gadget?
Inspector Gadget. detector. Did I say detector gadget?
It's a detector gadget, yeah.
That's not a thing.
There we
You're
go.
close. It was like,
Does that work?
Okay. Oh yes. Okay. The little crossbow ballista things there.
Yep. Right.
oh, okay.
Okay, hold on one sec. I'm gonna put some people out.
Okay.
Oh no.
More of these angry boys.
Okay, yeah. So there's two of those raptors, and there's a gerbine on that ledge as well, wearing colourful attire. And oh, hold on, can I show you? I'll show you.
Oh.
Can you see that?
Yeah. That's cute.
Very
Feel
cute.
threatened. Too adorable.
Okay,
Raleigh Brightborough.
all right. And the gerbine wields a rapier and has got a dagger in the other hand, and just crouch down for the gerbine. Shouts out across the cavern as the voice echoes from the rock shelf. You came to the wrong cave, lubbers. The fierce gerbine steps forward, chuckling with authority. She looks down at you and signals to her crew. Fire at will!
Oh no.
Fucking insane.
I turn around to everyone else and go, "This is bad. This is bad."
And unfortunately, my people, this is where we're going to end it for this evening.
A
Oh
cliffhanger.
no.
Cliffhanger. They're on a cliff.
I mean, I'm not a fan of cliffhangers myself, but I lie. I love a cliffhanger.
You'll be on the shit list again.
Yeah. List of people to pay rent. Evan doesn't like cliffhangers.
Oh man.
Oh,
I am so excited.
Oh, we're gonna start with a fighty fight.
yes. Yes. Oh,
Okay.
thank you so much.
Thanks for the game, Evan.
That's all right. I hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
for
it's
that.
very really fun.
Much fun.
The fucking pedal.
Oh. I love those pillows.
Can we
Oh,
before
man.
we end the stream?
Yes.
Could you give us an encore of the sea shanty?
Oh my
Yes.
goodness. Okay. Let's give it a go.
'Cause there might be some people in chat that didn't get to see it the first time round.
Okay. So it was an old raptor, and he's got his little accordion there, having a little tot of rum. Oh, not the beast breaker. Wow. There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the captain was Scops the Strig. The winds blew up her bow, did blow oh fie, my feather folk fly. Soon may the beast breaker come, steal your catch and cut your sons, and when the cutting's all done, they'll take their leave and go wang, 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 wang. When out to sea, keep an eye above. There's nothing more that these wretches love. To scupper a ship and spill some blood, your doomed soul to the blue. Soon may the beast break come, steal your catch and cut your sons, and when the cutting's all done, they'll take their leave and go.
Bravo!
I like it.
Very-
Very good stuff. Very good.
Oh. Well, I hope you enjoyed that.
I love that there's a
Dreading seeing that
limit
on
to
the
how
video.
much cutting that can be done.
I know it's a lot.
You know,
It's a lot of
when the
cutting.
cutting's all done, then that's when they leave.
When they've had their fill of cutting. Thank you for being such wonderful players. Wonderful.
Thank you.
It was
Thank you so
really
much
good
for the
fun.
DM.
Really good
You're
fun.
so much fun.
You're all
Yes.
awesome. I feel very privileged to be able to play games with you. So we'll outro. We'll outro, yeah.
Yes.
We'll go around. Where can people find you? What are you doing? What do you do? Where can people find you?
Oh.
We're gonna go the other way. Jenny.
Ah, shit.
Easy. Take that.
I'm at sleepiest_ on Twitter and Twitch. I do streaming things. We do D&D on Sundays, but I do art streams and Animal Crossing streams, and I do drawing things too. That's it.
Awesome drawings. Awesome. Amazing.
Yeah, sorry.
But I couldn't end with the.
Okay,
the
and
And
Tortu? Oh no, we're going the other way. We're going the other way. So Tom,
I
what are you up to?
Oh,
the
hi, I'm Tom, or at Zero, spelled XEARO _ on Twitter, and I'm Zero Logic in chat. I don't do a lot.
He is a tomato.
Tom's our DM for our Sunday games that we
Yes.
play
yes,
on
yeah,
night
I
out.
do. Yes, I do DMR Sunday games.
Yeah.
And
forgot.
that's over at Jenny's channel. And sometimes we do charity streams and stuff.
Hell yeah.
We had the pleasure of having Evan play with us this year. We raised
Thank you.
some big bucks.
Yeah.
I forgot what else I was gonna say. Brain space doctor. There, yes.
Close enough.
That's what
Close
you
enough.
are.
Awesome.
Scientologist is what I meant.
No,
That's not accurate.
No.
Let's not advertise me as that.
Moving on. Leonor.
I don't remember what's your PhD about.
It's a PhD in Scientology. No. No. Go on, Leonor. What are you up to? Where can people find you?
Okay. So you can find me on Twitter at Asteria Oracles, also here on Twitch, although I don't really stream at the moment. And I have a Patreon, Nightly Oracles, for writing if you want to go check it out. And that's it.
Leonor does good words. Such good words.
Thank you.
And Tortu?
I am Torchipola at Torchipola everywhere. I think yes. I do art. I draw. I talk about food on my Twitter. I mostly make people angry with my takes of food. I get canceled every week. But it's fun. Yeah, I do art, and I think and this year I'm gonna start making more TTRPG stuff. I want to make monsters. So if you like TTRPGs, I'm gonna be making monsters this year for free for everyone to use on their games.
I think you're in the right place to.
Yeah.
You're in the right place.
Yeah. So there you go.
Cool.
Hello.
And I'm Evan. I'm Maori Nerd on Twitch and Twitter. That's only the places I ever am. I do a bit of TTRPGs, a little bit of bookbinding, and some video games. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I just got to quickly shout out because we got permission from some of the artists from the Humblewood to use their art. So Sarah Webb, she did the background for Salter's Port. So the one that's behind our overlays. She's one of the artists on the For Want of a Nail comic from Humblewood. And Christina Kraus has done a lot of the awesome art. There's the market scene, and I think there's also some of the character scenes. And the deck of mini for this adventure. So this was a free published adventure from the deck of mini by the Humblewood people. So thank you all those wonderful people. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Dox is asking, when can I find more of this stream?
I don't know.
When are we playing more?
Oh, I don't know. Just it was sort of going to be a thing, because I knew Tom had a poorly voice, and it was just like you were coming back into your voice, and we haven't planned a second game yet, so.
But there will be one. We'll have a chat. We'll look at our schedules. We'll make sure that everybody knows when it is.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Is there anything else you want to say, or are we good?
Just thank you very much, Evan, for inviting us to play and for the excellent DMing you did today.
Yeah, it was
And the
so fun.
production quality here. Oh my god!
Thanks.
Yeah,
Like a little intro
I think it's
video.
the first time I gotten to play with Evan and with Jenny. I think also. Huh. Yeah, I never played with anyone in this table except for
Yeah.
Tom, but as a DM.
Yeah, I'm really glad I got to play with all of you guys too.
It's so
Tom,
good.
Evan is my DM, of course, but it's always cool to meet new players.
Definitely.
It's been a pleasure playing with all of you.
Yeah. I wanted to do
Yes.
that thing because Tom's always the TM. Tom's always the DM. And, and it's like,
Off with the DM.
yeah, it was like it'd be nice to have you as a player and to like hang out with your buds. I know that to get you all on that side of the table. So no, I'm very grateful. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye.
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 Care. Bye. Bye. Bye.